It's a new day. It's a new dawn. My apologies to Michael Bublé. We are in Thunder Bay for the Scotties. It is day 5 of the Scotties here at Fort William Gardens. And our feature game is the Territories against Manitoba. Galusha against Zacharias. It's on this Tuesday morning. We come inside and say, hello, Canada. Welcome back. Kathy Gauthier alongside. So remember now 18 teams in a 8-game round robin in 2 pools of 9. So where should the teams be now as they look ahead?
They should be very comfortable. They should know their stones. They should know what draw weight is. This is where there's no excuses. It's time to play.
And one of those teams that knows the ice and the stones very well is New Brunswick. Last night, as we featured the teams from Pool A, New Brunswick undefeated. Andrea Crawford out of Fredericton leads by 1, but has this draw. Right now, Saskatchewan thinks they may have this stolen, but no, they do not. What a wonderful draw by Andrea Crawford as she picks up the win to remain undefeated. Wins by a couple. Wild card, Chelsea Carey, hanging in, wins by 1 over Newfoundland and Labrador. Prince Edward Island picks up a big win, handing wild card Homan a loss. And Northern Ontario started very slowly, got a good run from Nunavut, but escaped 7-6. So here are the standings. Pool A last night, 1 undefeated team. That is Andrea Crawford, top of the table. While in Pool B, we have 2 undefeated teams, Team Canada and Zacharias, who we will see now. So the Manitoba champions are former Canadian and World Junior champions. Wonderful skill, but sometimes they still think like a junior.
Well, this is a brilliant team. They have committed to all parts of the sport, super fit. They look at what they're eating, but it is Mackenzie sometimes on the decision making, leaving too many rocks in play, not looking at what the angles are, and the potential to be burnt is there. That is the only thing that separates them from the top women's teams.
Carrie Galusha, we know, out of Yellowknife, does skip this team, but she throws the lead stone, so all the pressure throwing that 4th stone, Joanne Rizzo.
And I think Joanne's very comfortable in that role, Vic. The challenge is right now she's 61% at draws, and in this field, so many of the big shots that are made need to be made by the last rock thrower, and they need to be a draw. She has to find better draw weight today.
So that is our feature game when we do come back to Thunder Bay. On this Tuesday morning, it is the Territories against Manitoba.
Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. By Home Hardware, Here's How. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
I'm still the leader in the house, calling the game, doing what I normally do, and it takes pressure off of Joanne, it takes pressure off of Sarah. We've all really fit into our new roles.
Last year in the bubble, getting to play in the Scotties was such an incredible experience for all 4 of us, and that was super exciting. I mean, this tournament, it's incredible. Everyone knows that. Every young curler dreams of being here, and just so thrilled that our team gets another chance to be here.
And they are. It's time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's How. The team from the Territories out of the Yellowknife Curling Club. They are skipped by Carrie Galusha. However, she does throw the lead stones. And it's Margot Fleming, Sarah Colton on through the 4th stone thrower, Joanne Rizzo. Manitoba, they're from the Altona Curling Club. That's about 100 kilometers or so southwest of Winnipeg. Skipped by 22-year-old Mackenzie Zacharias with Lauren Lenentine, Emily Zacharias, and Carly Burgess backing her up. And maybe something to your point about Joanne Rizzo. They win the last rock. So first time in the event. This is game number 4 for the Territories because they had a bye. Joanne Rizzo, Territories, they do have the hammer. First time. And getting us underway. And the Manitoba lead is Lauren Lenentine.
Top 8, top 12.
Okay, all you.
So some
Line
teams,
six, trailing
because
now.
of, you know, we've got
Tight.
9 teams, only 8 on the ice. The team that's not playing today is Laurier Saint-Georges in Quebec. They're at 2-2. So some teams have already played 4. Some are playing their 4th.
I didn't think we were getting top 4.
No, me either.
Well, this is the day that you have played most of the sheets. You know most of the rocks. You've tracked most of them.
Good. 9.
The ice has settled in. It's gone from being very green to slowly changing, and so there is a lot of consistency now with everything, and that should also reflect on play.
Okay. Really nice. Get a time. 9.
Now, this isn't the first time we've been on this sheet.
9.
No.
So I know they're trying to level it out. We thought, or you, both you and Cheryl thought that there were sometimes maybe moving towards the boards a little bit. So is this the curly side or is this the straight side, the outturn?
Well, right about now, it would be the straight side. What we saw earlier is that once it would get to the center line, it would really make a move towards the crowd side to the
Boards?
right. As you look at it from this particular angle, John did acknowledge that it was a little bit lower, John Wall, the head ice technician, and was going to try to build it up a little bit. We'll watch.
You got it, Carrie.
What do you think it's going to be?
It'll be a little fresher.
And if you slip in top 12 is something.
Yep.
Joanne Rizzo,
You got it, Carrie.
just their 3rd Scotties for the Brantford native, and both of them with Kerry Galusha.
2.
But all those years playing with Sherry Madaw.
Run a bit.
Let it work if you can.
Wait 1 second.
Let it work.
Really running. Whoa, girl.
Let it work.
No.
2. Okay, Sarah, you can go. 3. Sarah can go. Yeah.
Because that stone stayed in the house, the call was to be nice and tight to the house, almost acting as a corner guard, but
Sarah, a little more.
this is actually acting more as a center.
Nothing.
Yeah. Okay, good throw. Nice wait.
That did absolutely nothing.
And the fact that it did nothing could speak to the ice still being the same, Vic. It just can't seem to climb up that slight incline.
Little bit. Yep. 10. Hard.
It's good.
Wait, Scott. Do it. Really hard. Wait, Scott. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
You heard Mackenzie Zacharias talk about the getting to the Scotties last year in the bubble in Calgary. They went 3 and 5
9-4, 'cause that still curled
in
a
round
lot.
robin.
Yeah.
You learn from every major experience that you play, and we always talk about pools and weighting of them, and last year there's no question that the pool that they were in was a very deep pool, and to get out of it was tough. We saw a lot of teams crossing over and not doing particularly well against the teams that were in their pool. So first Scotties, tough pool, but it was a great experience for all of them.
Quebec was a great example of that. They went 6 and 2 in the pool, moved over, and then dropped 4 straight.
Yes.
So crashing out in front on their own guard
What was that?
11.
is Margot Fleming. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and we will start with Manitoba.
Well, risk and reward for Mac to take a look at the situation, and always looking at not only what she's playing, but what she may leave for her opponent is huge. And the weight watch refers to the only thing that I've noticed with this team is that sometimes they tend to overthrow some of the hits from what is being asked, and those rollouts can create opportunities for your opponent.
Gotta go. Line's really good.
It's close. It's close.
Where is it?
Top 8.
Line's really good. Yeah. Hard.
Burgess,
Hard.
Lenentine. And around they go to
Nice wait.
just the top edge of the 4. So the keys now for the territories.
Well, we know Kerry Galusha. We've seen her for a very long time, and in that lead position, she's had some wonderful numbers this week as a +3, which means she's always outshot her opponent by at least 5%. She's going to set her team up well, and the drawing success refers to Joanne Rizzo's challenging draw numbers at 61%, looking for bigger numbers, and that'll also lead to some confidence for Joanne.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Sponge Towels. Paper towels, they are made for real-life messes. And drives it by Does get the Manitoba stone at the back 8 on the way by. Leaves up the corner, covering the 8-foot.
Yeah, I like it. How tight does she want this one?
Just halfway?
Yeah.
Halfway
Good,
tight.
okay.
Tight's good too. I like tight.
So our first look at Carly Burgess, the two-time Canadian and world champion. Her first was in 2016 with Mary Fay out of Nova Scotia, and then of course,
Tight. Really
or
tight.
pardon me,
Whoa,
three-time
tight.
world champion.
Top 12.
Mary Fay, of course, down Nova
Almost
Scotia,
to it. We're almost to it. It's coming up. It's
and
coming
then
up.
with Zacharias.
Just let it sit.
3. Top 12 tight. You don't need to finish.
We're tight. Just let it finish by itself.
Just gotta sit.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
That's
this is a team with so much potential.
15-4.
But we've heard that said many times
15-4.
about teams that move
So
from
it
the
really
junior
sat really
play
drag
at 6 feet.
Yeah.
up to women's or men's play. If you're an elite junior team, you are the team. There aren't many that will go with you. But when you come up and make junior mistakes, and we were talking in the car, equating it with, say, minor, say the lesser tour, golf tour. You know, if you're in the sand trap, in the Canadian Tour, you're up and maybe 10 feet away from the pin. If you're on the PGA Tour, you're stiff and knocking it in.
For sure, as we see a very nice run back. The one thing I would say about this Zacharias team is there is no level of commitment that they have not taken. They put this team together to win a Canadian championship. Huge commitments. Lauren moves from Prince Edward Island to Manitoba because you have to be a resident to play. Carly Burgess moves from Nova Scotia to Manitoba to play. Those are huge commitments at a young age, and the fact that they've stayed together and are committed to playing with each other, I think winning the province this year showed them that it's not a learning curve, that they're there, that they're very, very close, and now it's tweaking.
Hard.
Gotta move it on.
Gotta go, Em.
Gotta go.
Hard, Em. Hard.
Get going.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah. Hard, Em. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
And through they go. Shot stone, under cover, top 4.
Very nice weight. Well judged.
I like the same.
Do you like the end still?
I think so.
The straighter turn.
If you do.
Just here.
Yeah.
Well, buried completely. So Sarah looking to run their guard back. And it has not been a good hammer situation. They've always been chasing until this game, not having had last rock until today.
Whoa. No. 9.
No.
Just 9.
No. Joanne.
Joe.
Oh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just keep it straight. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Roll it in.
Watch the roll. Make it in there. Yep,
Well,
yep,
good
yep.
heads up
Good,
call
Sarah.
by Carrie,
Yeah,
knowing that it
Sarah.
wasn't going to finish enough, trying to get something out of it, and does actually roll behind that corner.
Didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's okay. You got lots of options there. Yeah.
She had to wait. I got a 9-9. Was that right?
Yeah.
Where'd you get caught on her first? Like here?
Yeah.
Okay. She'll let hit and roll, but
I don't mind
tight. Yeah. Okay.
Did you guys look at the come around the corner or no?
Yeah, a little bit. But I think if we do this, like the most she gets is 2, right? Like if she can hit it.
Yeah.
She'll be okay.
I like it. We saw this path, so.
Yeah, like it's if we guard it on this, yeah, it's really straight as she has to play this turn. So.
Okay.
This pass draw the button, so.
Yeah. It's nice and quick here, man.
Mackenzie could elect to go around
16?
that corner to lie 2, but feels that if she throws the guard, Joanne will have to chase.
And already pointing out the fact that
Hold it out.
this is the straighter side. So if she's going to
Line's fine.
force
Line's
Joanne
free.
Rizzo
Tight. Whoa.
to
Line's
play a
green.
draw
Tight. Coming off. Tight.
and
And
go with the
throw.
intern, as
Easy,
it
Em.
were, this
Tight
would be
and
straight.
throw.
Okay, go
It's
now.
got a curl. Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Yep. Right off the line. On the
Oh,
line.
now have they shown something?
Thanks, Ray. Okay.
They have.
16-4.
How much do you have?
You have like half.
Oh, boy. You sometimes talk yourself into things too.
Oh no, the great weight on that shot, but this is the sheet that it does take a while with that intern to climb. They saw that on the buried stone by Carly.
Forward, sorry. Forward. Okay.
And for Mackenzie, didn't want to take a lot less, because if you show her a little bit of the other side, Now Joanne could hit and roll underneath that corner. So this is the right side if you're not going to be completely covered.
Just
Yep.
forward. Just
Yep.
forward.
Oh, don't
Yes.
touch it.
Yes. Just
Hard,
forward. Hard, Sarah. Just forward.
Now it'll start to go, Kathy says.
Yep. Yes. Keep going. Roll it out. Roll it
So I
out
think
if you can.
Colton got to it, sure do, and they'll just roll it away from that
Left
center
there. Good, Joe.
guard.
11-4.
Okay.
Thanks for not listening to me.
That's okay. Good one. Really good sweep. 10. Okay.
She actually held that one pretty decent, but
Okay.
I think if you guys go a bit early too, it'll hold a bit better.
Yeah. Once that break point, it's hard to not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, talking about your what you refer to, that break point.
We get lots of room to roll too.
Yeah,
so.
big roll's fine.
Rock first, right to it.
Puts a little more pressure on the brushers, I think, Kathy, in as much as if you wait till it breaks, you might not be able to save it. So you almost have to be on it early and
We're up.
let it catch and
9-5.
really pound it.
Carly, just go. It's curling. Hard car. Hard. Hard. Hard to it.
And not across the nose, rolls it away. So
And the only reason there, Vic, is one of the keys that we talked about is just that little bit of an overthrow, throwing a little bit more than she wanted.
I just think the curlier path is tighter in.
It still curled a lot. Was I not up?
No,
Yeah.
it was fine.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. I just think they swept that end to end.
So an opportunity
the
here
boss
for
is
the
up now.
the territories
Nice.
who were chasing, really,
This is a bit of a fresh spot.
to get a couple
Yeah.
to open it up here on this
Yeah, you're
Tuesday
right.
morning.
Firm weight. You got it. Okay. 1 o'clock, Joe. You got it.
Yep.
Now look at those numbers, the biggest discrepancy amongst all last rock throwers. Mid-80s for her hits and 60s for her draws.
Good.
So this is her preferred shot,
Really nice,
and it
nice.
pays off.
Too red.
2 red it is. Just missing, putting on that guard properly. Territories take advantage, score a couple.
They're top 8. Not as much room because they move those up forward.
You got a big range, yeah. You got it, Carrie. Okay. Carrie, you know it.
A little less, Joe, for me. Yeah.
Okay, let's make it. Top 8.
Pretty good.
Top 12.
Mine's a little tight.
Margo. Top 8.
I think
Top
it's good.
four.
Line's running nicely.
Take a little, yeah.
It's running nice. There it goes.
Top
It's breaking
four.
hard now. It's going to cross center.
Yep.
Top 4. Just go for the weight. Get to the top 4.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Keep going. Okay, clean it in. That's good. Really good. Just a little tight, tell her.
Okay. Oh, I was on the wrong side here. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Halfway. Gotta go. Yeah. Gotta go. Easy line. Switch. Switch. Gotta go. Gotta switch. Okay. That's okay.
Northwest Territories skip Carrie Galusha out of the Illinois Curling Club playing her second lead stone as we welcome you back on this Tuesday morning. Our featured game is the Territories against Manitoba. Territories opening with 2. Galusha's first stone she put into the top 4. Then Lauren Lentine hogged her first, and now this is the second for Galusha. She tries to cap it.
Now some great weight by Carrie on both of her stones.
Top 4. Top 4. Keep it out. Keep it out. Wait, yeah. Yeah. Top 4. Hard line.
Valentine,
Really hard line.
originally from Charlottetown.
Yeah. Hard for the tech. Hard for the. Whoa, M.
Now, Lauren represented that province in juniors before moving to hook up with Carly, and is a very good player, but has had some struggles so far this week. We saw some this end, and when you compare, this is going to be the difference in this game, in my opinion. It's how it starts. The first number, that's her overall percentage this week. Carrie Galusha, +3, meaning that she's better than every lead that she's played so far. Lauren, not so much, but look at the ranking. I don't know that there was ever a time that Lauren had those kinds of numbers. So whatever it is, just needs to settle in and go back to how good she really can be. But what a great start, always, for Northwest Territories.
Right to center.
And represented Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia at the junior level.
Whoa.
3.
To center.
Just line
It's,
only.
whoa, it's getting there.
Line
Easy,
only.
whoa. I don't want to set up an easy double peel.
Good.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Good.
Do you get along?
15-8.
So the only team that does not play this morning, Laurier Saint-Georges of Quebec at 2-2. Our game is on sheet A. There's the game on B as a Whitehorse, Haley Burney trying to win a first. Team Canada trying to remain undefeated, as is Manitoba. They play so far 1-3. BC, and looking to win their first is Ontario against Nova Scotia and Christina Blunt.
Okay, that's okay. That's fine. That's just
You know, we
where
often
she's
talk about
Stayed right
the
there. She's
more
great.
experienced teams, Kathy, how you get a player, say, out of their funk.
I don't mind.
Do the same things apply to a younger team, maybe less experienced team as Zacharias? What do you do to help Lauren Lenentine?
Well, this team knows each other really well, and Lauren knows what she's capable of. So it'll be interesting to know if Sheldon or Lori talk to Lauren about noticing, is there a technical thing? It's a feel thing so much when you're playing lead, because you are throwing 90% draws. Lauren has a great sense of touch. It's just eluded her a little bit this week, and I think that what starts to happen is she starts to put pressure on herself, and I think a little bit of just positive support by her team will pull her out of it, and she just needs to make a couple of really good ones to make her feel like, yes, I am back.
Yeah, just leave it.
Okay. Good one. Okay, good.
Sorry, I missed the time. Good, Margot. I don't mind that.
Is there a double peel there? Yeah, you can also play it this way.
Well, you mentioned
I like
Lori.
it.
That's Lori Olsen-Johns, who is their alternate.
The run doesn't really
Former
polish,
silver
but-
medalist with Val Sweeting at the Scotties, and Sheldon Zacharias, his father and coach. And the team from the Altona Curling Club, southwest of Winnipeg, and I guess closer to the U.S. border.
Yes.
Grand Falls would be the big city you hit as soon as you cross the border.
Yeah, hold it there. Keep it there, Car. Keep it there. Hard. Hold it there, Car. Hard. Hard roll that way. Okay. This tight. Okay. Also curls there.
A 14, like if I don't.
And our first update, Alberta against the team from Whitehorse. So it's Laura Walker out of Edmonton and Haley Burney.
Sorry.
And final stone coming up for Laura Walker.
Well, that story you heard from Haley on her final stone, it was a draw, wound up towards the back 12, biting the 8-foot. So Laura's lying 2 for sure. If she's able to tap the stone just thrown by Haley back a little bit, the potential for 4 is there.
Yep. Hard, you gotta go. Hard, you gotta go to tap it. Hard, you gotta move it like 2 inches. Really hard. Go, 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 go. Line's great, line's great, line's great.
Okay.
And that would be good for
sure, but
3 for Walker to get take the early lead.
She taps the back when it's that one on the side that does not outcount the stone at the back.
What turn do you want? I like this one. 4 or back 8?
Deciding that by a measure.
Right at it. I still think it's minimum.
Here more.
I think it's gonna move. I like it. Right at it.
So try to clean up this front. There is a double on the stones in the house, but right now you can't get to them.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Yep.
Burgess and will run it by and leave the shooter out in front. Now has a number of stones to promote. Meant Grand Forks, of course. Grand Falls is in New Brunswick.
That's the spot that we know it goes.
Hi there.
well.
Spent some time there too.
Over here?
I can see about a third of
In
that
Grand
back
Forks or
one.
Grand Falls?
Grand Falls.
Play that all day.
Yeah.
Just make the run
Florenceville.
harder, right?
Yeah.
I also don't, if we try to come here, I also don't want to rub anything.
You ever heard of Grand Beach?
Not a big port.
No, actually.
It's also in Manitoba, one of the best 10 beaches in the world, rated not that long ago.
On
I don't
Lake
want to give them
Winnipeg.
this though
Oh,
either.
beautiful
But if
sand.
we tuck a corner and make that harder,
Far from Gimli?
Here?
Or is it that
Yeah.
side?
The other side.
The
either
other
way.
side, okay.
Yep.
I think you got room
I like
here, we
it.
can bump off things.
So how do you put more pressure on Team Zacharias? They talked about playing that out turn, but because it's that little bit straighter, they don't want to set up something.
Out to the broom, it'll finish.
Yeah, you got it, Sarah. Definitely less.
She's playing that in turn, even though she could see,
Yep.
or if she doesn't make a play on the outside, that out turn is partially exposed, but because it's so straight, seeing a piece of a stone is very difficult.
Yay! Hard
Very
out,
experienced
just
Sarah Colton
Okay, line's really good. Whoa.
in a
Finally. Yeah.
5th Scotties
Yeah,
for her.
what is
3
that?
with Galusha.
Whoa,
1 is
whoa.
by herself when the Yukon and Territories were combined teams, and that was skipping back in 14 in Montreal.
Yeah, good.
This is her 14.
We had to go for line.
I know.
Yeah, we'll run pretty straight.
You like that ice then or more?
I'm thinking that's minimum.
Yeah.
Hair more.
Oh no, I was thinking it's max.
Not gonna
Great
curl
shot
here.
by Sarah.
Sorry, I thought it was max.
Navigate that port, fully buried. Now it's the run back.
Hair less.
Yeah.
Carly can throw a lot of weight,
A lot.
and with that up weight, there won't be any movement to the stone.
Harley Burgess. Clementine, a little dust, run it back and drive it through. So Territories continue to sit the 3 without last rock here in the second after they opened with a couple.
That was a good throw. Just less
I was
ice.
just trying to get the double.
Yeah.
And the reason Carly was
Okay,
trying to
let's
get
just
the
make this
double
perfect.
peel is to allow an opportunity for Mackenzie to be able to draw to the button if she has to. If she's able to remove that other guard, even though the 3 are still in play for Northwest Territories, you've given yourself a path in.
Okay, you got it, Joe.
The decision here will be interesting. You might be left with nothing but an angle raise if you're Manitoba. If this is put on properly, what do you do? Is there a path?
It's pretty high.
No.
Just clean it. 2.
Right on center.
Just clean it.
Line's
Get
fine.
ready.
It doesn't need to curl.
It's good. 2.
Get it to center.
Northwest
and leave it.
Territories have never won a Canadian Women's Curling Championship.
It's gonna get there.
Manitoba has 11. The last Carrie Anderson in 20.
Oh.
Good. Good, Joe. Always the wrong way. Good.
It felt like I threw nothing on that.
I know.
And I thought I went over the hot line.
You did it. I like the out. We know it'll
That's
run
all she
there.
has.
Okay, heel. I like it.
I think she has to blast on her first one for sure. She's got that corner guard out on the left-hand side to run in. She can play off her own. That's the last shot desperation. If she can run things back, even move them around, leave a couple of red in, but get something off the forefoot. Open things up for yourself to give yourself a chance on your second.
Hold that release there. Let's go.
Hair less.
So after a blank in 1, BC with last rock, and that is Marianne Arsenault out of Kelowna. And she plays Carrie Anderson, the 2-time defending champion. And has a chance for what? Looks like it may be 3.
It may be 3. Carrie Anderson just rubbing off that stone and is in the open as we watch the run back.
Close.
Yep.
She'll get rid of 1. Leaves the shooter again right up top.
Clean. Yep. Stay on it. Clean.
Whoa!
Clean.
Whoa!
Clean. Clean.
Marianne Arsenault in a 15th appearance, the 5-time Canadian champion. All those with Colleen Jones out of Nova Scotia, then retiring out west to the Kelowna area, winning the BC championship.
Nice end.
3 on the board.
Now Carey going to be coming in because of Mackenzie moving those stones around. You can see that there is a double opportunity if hit correctly. So she wants to be in the house, out counting that biter that belongs to Manitoba. It's also a great way to put more pressure on Mackenzie.
Like same spot basically, top 8.
So like a 35 last one.
48 split?
So
Yeah.
30,
35.
35,
Yeah. You got it, Joe. 1 o'clock, Joe.
410? What was that?
Holly Duncan opened with a steal of 1 in the first. So final stone coming up for Christina Black out of Dartmouth.
And looking for a piece of the 8-foot against 2 is Christina.
As we watch Joanne Rizzo and her final stone for the Territories. 72% so far this week on draws for
Okay, do you need help at all?
the skip of Nova Scotia.
Okay. Okay, it's curling now. Okay. Well, it has to just curl up to it then. Do you need it? Okay.
30.
Okay, good.
This guy's going? I think so. I think it's gonna go off the top. It's thought of me to try this.
Wow.
I mean, we've been playing this, like I can probably get at least 1.
Yeah.
Steal of 2.
It's the same
Bad.
thing. Yeah. It's dead no. I think they're gonna go. Okay.
Holly Duncan looking to win there first. The team from Woodstock.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about the strategy here, because her first one, Rizzo, throws the guard. And then, as you say, you come right in now. The reason being?
She's way too deep. Her goal was to be about top 8-foot and really force Mackenzie to make a tough shot on a straight turn. What she's done is set up the triple for Mackenzie to get it right on the nose. All 3 reds could go.
Hold that release. Let's go.
At a minimum, she can get rid of 2.
So facing 3, looking for at this big run back is Mackenzie Zacharias. Clementine will call line. Burgess, Emily Zacharias on the brush, all on its own. Late lick coming back. 1-2. Oh, and she'll only get rid of 1. And so Galusha and the Territories will steal a couple here in the second. A slow start for Manitoba.
Yeah, top 8, top 12.
Have a look. It felt okay, Margot.
Okay.
Right here,
Felt,
top 4.
felt good to me.
It's running a bit. Take a look.
Top 8, just top 8.
Yeah, it looks like it's still
Top
running
12.
quite nice.
Top 8.
It's really good. It's really going sideways now. Just bite the 4. That's it.
We're there, we're there, we're there. We're a little.
Really good. Nice shot. Good eye, girls. 14-8.
Hey.
I'm thinking just keep I'm thinking
Halfway.
it was a little tighter. It felt close.
Right here.
Running.
Halfway.
Yeah, ends are off.
Curling now.
Gotta go. Yeah, right up, Em, right up. You gotta go hard, guys. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Okay. 17-3.
It's like a 14-3 there.
Not in?
4. 3, 4.
3, 4?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Let's make it carry.
It's a little less.
Yeah, not much. Yep. You got it. Over the heart. Two,
That's,
three.
I'm more positive.
Good.
2, 3.
Way more positive.
2.
It's a little more line.
3.
It's a little more line.
Oh, we're
Tuesday morning at the Scotties here in Thunder Bay, Fort William Gardens. Territories and Manitoba is our featured game. All these teams from Pool B, only Quebec and Laurie Saint-Georges not on the ice, with a record of 2-2. And Territories gets 2 with the last rock, and then steal two. As you say, it wasn't the best last shot by Joanne Rizzo as she came deep. The opportunity was there maybe to get rid of two, but only gets rid of one, does Mackenzie Zacharias. So they're down 4. And once again, they do have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones here in 3.
Well, a really tough shot for Mackenzie. There's no question about it. Just struggles through the order from Manitoba in that end. But starting much better. They've got the corner guard. It's perfectly buried. And that's how you start to claw away at that 4-point deficit.
Yeah, like a 40. Yeah.
I know you come in with game plans,
I'll give it to you guys.
but you have to, this is, I guess, I'm thinking more simplistically, obviously, that you want to go right back at them. You have to ignore those stones, Kathy, that the territories are playing and putting up, and just go with what you want, trying to score something on the side.
You do. There's no doubt about it. You have the opportunity to throw a guard that cannot be hit, and so you do that. You bury behind it. Plus, the way those red stones are, there is a double there that can be made by Team Manitoba.
Good throw.
So it's a balance between offense and now an opportunity to hit and roll behind again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness, that's fast.
10-5, she said?
Yeah. Good.
Emily Zacharias. And we forget, I think, because we always look at the team with the last round. So we know what Manitoba's doing. There's pressure, too, on the territories. Those stones, they just can't throw up and down the ice because they're leading by 4. They have to put them in some good spots, too.
Sure do.
10-3, just a little bit big on the, a little bit wide. She wide or big? A little bit. Wait,
So nicely underway here on this Tuesday morning. Let's get you caught up. So Alberta opened with 3, then stole a couple more. BC, after the blank, gets 3 in the second to lead Team Canada. And Ontario stole 1, stole 2, now up 3-0 on the team from Dartmouth.
Really one-sided games this morning so far. And so now that she can, Carey will remove that corner guard.
You really gotta go.
Does not want to leave things around for Manitoba to be able to hide behind.
Good, Margot.
Good, Margot. Good sweep, Sarah.
They're good, Em. Do you like this ice? That's what I had.
Putting the guard back.
They are. Patience is a virtue, and this is a very experienced team for a young age, and so they know that they can bide their time, keep putting that stone back, let Carey continue to chase.
Gotta sit. Just halfway.
Just a discussion point. Would you, if you're late in the game and you're forced to play into the rings and just tap things back and make it difficult, would you ever consider doing that at this stage of the game if you're Manitoba? Rather than going up and playing the guard, because you know, we're going to peel this. So now you come in and maybe you tap those reds around and you try to corner freeze, make them difficult to remove for the territories. Would you ever do that?
You could, but the theory is that if you start tapping stones in the house, it's really easy to pick out stones. With the guard, you may get not even a nose, but it may stick around somewhere out there, and it doesn't matter where this guard is. If it's not peeled, it's something Manitoba can use.
Like this? Well, it's actually going to roll over and guard their stones. Maybe rolls a little far, exposes the stone top of the 8.
And now you start to move stones because you can use that stone that's on the top 12 as a guard.
All right.
Like, I don't know what else we play though. Like we just nose tap a bit. Then we'll run it.
You can also play an easy way hit and roll to the wings.
I don't know.
Create up a freeze.
14 and a half? Yeah. 14-7. This pass is pretty nice actually. Becky! Line's good. T-line! Becky! Easy, easy. Whoa! Becky! Becky! She's just gonna chip it right here.
You need the tick.
And there is a little tick as it spins
13-8.
to the back edge of the 4. Shot rock still belongs to Territories, again without the hammer here in the 3rd.
We don't need to roll too far.
Yeah. It's just straight there, like it's not gonna do anything.
What was my time?
It's a straight side.
Just easy control,
Yeah.
okay?
It's something that the teams have to really think about on this sheet when you're playing those kinds of shots. Because it is so straight, you may be thinking you're throwing draw weight, and you might be for the out turn, but because it doesn't curl 6 feet, it's going to go 6 feet further if you throw the same weight. And I think that's what caught Carly, is just fine weight for the out turn, but because she was throwing the in turn, it just slides because it doesn't curl.
So does that adjustment come in leg drive? Is that what you do?
It comes an extension, leg drive, just your kick speed. You're just thinking about throwing that little bit less on this path.
Good. Sit. Atta girl.
Wow, sitting the 1, 2, and 3 now.
We can do it so much with that down control weight.
Yeah, we were
Do we just blast it?
I was just a straight corner threes, but.
Okay. And just like push it back here. Just try to get to close to nose as you can. Okay. Do you like that?
Yeah.
It's either that or this, but you're gonna push. You might be able to push this one in the open. Or you might push it behind the guard. I don't mind this, I think. Make me deal with it.
I like it.
Throw that same weight.
Okay.
I think it's really
Also
important
13-8.
now that you're on your third, second stone that you start thinking about not only scoring 2, but making sure that you have an opportunity to get the 1. You cannot give up another steal in this game. So this is fine. The other option was to play the hit and roll over. Maybe even if you jam, you create something.
Okay, hard M to tick it. Hard.
Do we need a tick?
Hard.
We
Go,
don't need.
Lauren, close. Yeah, Lauren, hard. Hard. Big roll here. Go, 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 go.
And rubs and rolls away. And pushes that stone a little
14-3.
farther
Good roll,
under
it just
the
didn't catch anything till the
stone
end.
top edge.
I wanna
There you go.
roll
That's the
anywhere,
reference to your
Roll right out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
being
true.
the straighter side.
It's
In
like-
fact, if you watch that stone closely enough coming down, it really doesn't move until it gets to the hog line. It just stays on a path, and you can see it, stone and that center line.
I don't even mind rolling past yours.
So this is obviously the hit, but what you're talking about is this path right through here.
Yeah, we could even
It
roll out.
stays very, very straight, and it only comes up at the end. And so while Mac's call wasn't a bad call, you have to condition, you have to play to the conditions that you're given, and that's why a little bit more weight. Carly playing a hit, moving those stones around, creating something might have been a better approach, because I don't know that the shot that was calling was very easy to make because it doesn't curl there.
10, 10, 5.
Yep.
10. Yep. 10, 5.
Whoa.
But just keep an eye on the distance between the center line and that rock. It's been the same. Now it's starting to lessen, and even at that, it's an upweight shot, granted.
It is a hit.
10:45.
So just be careful.
Yeah.
But you've got a chance to roll now.
Yeah, boy.
Do you ever go like really far?
I don't know if we can get there. I think we might clip the back of this and roll back. But
Would Rizzo have preferred to roll away there?
Sure.
Juana knows it.
10-5?
Yeah, it'll be super straight.
Yeah. Or do you like 11?
No, I like 10-5.
Like right there?
Okay, I don't even mind a little less. Like I don't think it's gonna curl. Here?
A good weight by Joanne. If she rolled a little bit to the right side, this makes this roll
10.5?
a little bit easier actually for Mackenzie. So it's not in a bad spot, because thinking about if you hit in front of that stone, it's not going to be easy to roll completely behind.
We can hit it.
You'd have to hit like a quarter to not hit it, I think.
So we'd rather hit thin side.
Yeah.
Like
all day.
a third.
Okay.
I don't know that you can hit this too thin.
I think that's going to be close because, 10.5 should move a bit.
Okay.
Why is that?
Well, because you've got a bit of a catcher, because those stones are side by each. If you hit it really thin, it's going to go into that other stone.
I haven't heard that in a while. I want 2 eggs, please.
Yeah, you gotta go. Hard. 12.
Side by each. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
That's better than, because
the
then
best way to come.
it just gives her.
Was she caught by that same straight
I just feel
path
like
again?
it's going to overcurl, but
I like this.
as
With
long
the
as it's
in-
just edge to edge.
With the intern, it won't.
It won't?
This is the straight way.
Didn't hear the kind of weight that she wanted to
Okay,
throw
just give me a little
Vic.
extra.
Okay.
Too deep.
Wow.
And it may have just been
Mine
underthrown
didn't really do
and then
much.
it starts to curl.
Except for
And I'm
when I
not
was
sure
a
how
little
she threw
tight.
it.
Those are two concerned looks.
Okay, I think we're talking about...
Top 12, girls.
Mackenzie Zacharias, Lauren Lenentine.
On this side.
Yeah.
Nose.
So to an update now, Ontario, Nova Scotia. Ontario has stolen the first 3 points, and they are the shot rock. Final stone coming up, Christina Black, Dartmouth.
Well, this is a really tough shot as she sits in the hack, can only see maybe a quarter.
Pretty good. From here,
There's your view. She needs to get to the nose and tap it back.
It looks it though. Might be.
Isn't there more room on the out turn?
There
No,
sure
I want
is.
the one that's most likely to score. If the draw is possible, yeah. It's probably
And I think
there.
she's going to go down and change it. Sometimes when you're on top of it, it seems like it's really good, but coming down there was not much.
Meanwhile, final stone
Just leave it. No.
on the way from Joanne Rizzo. And she'll just pour another one in there. So sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at the moment.
But again, it's 5. But the challenge with that 5 is that stone did absolutely nothing for Team Northwest Territories because it overcurled. Mackenzie's got the exact same shot. Will throw more weight. And even a nose is only a concede of 1.
10-5? Yeah.
One of the players, I think it may have been Carly Burgess. So she gave us an out, and she did indeed. So here's your chance, facing 5 to get on the board. Manitoba here in the 3rd. A must-have so early in the game. Already down by 4, facing 5 with her last. Clean it in, get that roll to the middle. Oh, and took it, so she got the chance. Mackenzie Zacharias. Joanne Rizzo unable to cap it off, and so Manitoba's on the board. 4-1 now as we go to 4.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. We just couldn't get anything to work.
Like nothing.
So now let's go back, and yes, they've gone to the other side now. This is Christina Black from Dartmouth.
And this is not an easy port either. Holly Duncan and her team doing a really good job of making things tough for this Nova Scotia team. Getting through the hole isn't the problem, but she also has to get by the front stone. But I feel like this is a makeable shot. I'm not sure the other stone or the other shot that she was initially calling was there.
Get off it. Oh, very nice. Did. Can you sneak this one too? No. As they try to raise it up, so it'll be a steal of 1 more.
Just grazing that second guard. Her weight looked terrific.
Really good try.
Ontario trying to win their first. Have stolen 4 straight points.
In terms of new hobbies, I haven't started this yet, but I have signed up for a mini triathlon for the summer.
I just got much closer to finishing my degree.
I started a vegetable gardening the past 2 summers, so I've gotten really into that.
For sure, I danced a lot. I cooked a lot, maybe too much.
I grew carrots this year and they were awesome. Beans, I had so many peas that I didn't know what to do with them.
Cycling and hiking. It seemed to be the only things that we were permitted to do.
I've definitely taken up a lot more golf. I played way more golf in the last couple years than I've ever played.
I never really used to binge watch any shows on Netflix or anything like that. I'm a total binge watcher now.
And other than that, you know, I did a lot of puzzles.
And I've also gotten into doing puzzles, and I've actually had to cut myself off from doing puzzles because I stay up till 3 a.m. doing them because I'm obsessed with them.
The pandemic has allowed us to spend a bit more time together as a family, so we're grateful for that.
Yeah, we've all altered our lifestyles, many of us, in different ways.
What did you do?
Don't think I've walked as much as I have this year with
Healthy choice.
Dog Liza into the woods every day. Well, we wish everyone stay well, take care of each other, as we welcome you back to Thunder Bay. And a little bit of relief, I'm sure, for Manitoba. Mackenzie Zacharias, they pick up a single in that third. But again, that missed opportunity by Joanne Rizzo, putting that guard in the coming deep, actually, allowing the hit and roll in for the single. So here in 4, up 4-1, it is the Territories out of Yellowknife. Once again, having the last rock, they have the hammer, playing the Redstones.
Well, and you saw that peel attempt that did not work out and wound up picking up their own. So now momentum shifts to Manitoba. A chance to get another stone in there. They have a center guard.
Can we line these up? Go, line these up. Line these up. 16.
I like the peel. It's only vitamin A.
Okay.
I think you can get 2.
Are you gonna throw it like yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Just trust it, Margot. You got it. Are we getting the double or the single?
Yeah, this. Double.
And an interesting call down by Carrie, and this is why she's so good in the house, very comfortable with this leadership role, asking Margot, are you going to throw it like yesterday? And by that, she was setting it yesterday. You could see by Carrie's hand movement, just as a way of bringing it back, that release to Margot, and also for her to be able to ice properly.
Okay.
Very nice.
Sorry, Margot.
And will it spin? And it does spin far enough. Shot rock belongs to the Territories. They do have the hammer. They do have those 2 center guards in front.
But those center guards are going to work in the favor. That's why you heard the sorry, hoping to actually peel some of those off. It is great, though, Vic, that it for them that Northwest Territories is the shot stone.
Boy, I'm glad you're not a teacher.
Oh, so are all the students that I might have had.
Third stone, Carly Burgess.
Just here. Lauren's rock. We're there. Whoa, yeah, you gotta finish. You gotta go. Yep, hard. Good card. Good sweep. Just straightened out at the end.
Yeah. Great weight.
Oh, it's really undercover.
And what's in the way, Victor?
Okay.
Oh, those guards, teacher. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you got it.
I'll give you my apple later. There you go. Right there. Do they still give apples in school? I don't know if people do that.
Don't know.
Apple for a teacher.
Not when she throws them.
Well, rolls it over still.
Okay.
And she's taken away her draw path.
Over the top.
Sarah Colton.
You ever like the guard? Guard the red? Yeah.
Because if we go there, we're just giving them a wider margin to aim at the run.
High, too.
You can guard the red, or the other choice is the aggressive one that Mackenzie was looking at, which is here's your chance to get around and put pressure. It has all been pressure against Manitoba in this morning's game. You lop one around there, another one. And Northwest Territories would be chasing. The guard is not wrong, but it's already guarded, so you're maybe not pushing your opponents as hard as you can.
Well, you think about that last stint, and how many did they face ultimately, Manitoba? 5?
You bet.
Curl it or something. Why? Okay.
Straight back, right on the nose. You can bounce
Does that do anything?
No, just over
Bring your
curled.
weight down.
They were trying to take away the straight back.
Yeah, like normal.
Is it 9? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. A little more over the heart.
Yeah, over the heart, Sarah. You got this.
Okay, you got it.
Does this look like too much?
No.
Okay.
You got it.
Runs very straight with weight, but this is the side that curls a little bit. And she's not throwing a super hard peel, so it should have a little bit of movement.
Fleming, Rizzo. Got it? Sure do. And the gray stone spills out, but they're sitting the 2.
Do that one.
9-5.
Nice.
Well, this is one of the easiest shots that Mackenzie has faced today. And no bigger shot than last end. You're already down 4 points and you're facing 5 on your final. But for Mackenzie, had gone to school on her first one, just under threw it, saw that it would in fact move, knew that she could throw it a little bit harder, and as long as she threw it clean and got to the inside at all, would get a roll. That's a game saver right there.
You bet you're facing 5. The key shot brought to you by OK Tire. And after that shot, it's going to be okay. Maybe, though, key shot number 2 was Rizzo's last.
Well, but for the other way, Vic, you're absolutely right. You have an opportunity to cap that off and take an opportunity away and slide in deep to allow that.
And that stone popping out, oh goodness.
Can't take enough ice on that side, too. 10-4. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that felt like a good throw.
Yeah, I think it's just curling. Good throw.
So remember now, we're coming back, right? We're at the away end, coming back to the home end.
Do you like mid?
When we look at it, boards are on the left. This is on the right side of the sheet. This is the curly side.
It is, in fact.
Ideally, you guys.
I got a 35.
Almost embarrassed to say curly side, but it is. It's the curling side.
We think like if you throw similar to what you threw that way, that ended up being a bit.
Do you have tough time sometimes, Kathy, thinking just realizing it and putting it and planting it?
Well, it's just because the other sheets curl on both sides and are a little bit straighter to the other, from the outside in. And on this side, it's almost like you have to chart out both sides of the center line. The other side does curl, but it's straighter than the other side. And you're always having to think about where to put the broom depending on where you are.
T-line!
So looking to draw to lie 2, needs to be in front of the T-line to not allow a freeze.
And you heard Sarah Colton say T-line, and it's T-line and more.
14-2-5. Like right to it? Yep. Okay.
Yeah, even if we're pin, I don't
14-1. Pin's good. Over buried pins.
They would have.
Yep. 14 and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I gave Carr for her guard. Okay. There.
Oh, sorry, Carrie.
Still the problem for Joanne.
Okay. It's just going to come in so hard
Just
there.
Yeah.
sliding further than she
So
thinks.
we have a run. Yeah. Yeah.
Right to the pin.
Yeah.
A little over buried.
Curl
Really
nice.
good.
Now, what's the alternative there? Jog the wing.
That was a 14-3.
Yeah, I had a 14-2.
So like
14 and a half.
Okay.
14-7's okay. Like they didn't touch that.
It's like yesterday, basically, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
We've had times in the 15s this week already, but you're hearing the numbers this morning a little bit slower. Still a wonderful ice surface. It feels great underfoot. Very quick. Brushers can really make a difference.
T back 4. Wait's close. Back 4. Yeah.
I thought it was there.
T. Yeah. Line's good.
It's good. We're there.
Line's good.
We're good.
Go. Yeah. Room. Wait's good. Yeah.
Emily Zacharias, Carly Burgess on this carry. If they can take this right down now, and they do. And the pinhole is still there. That's all you've got.
That is it. She has to be right to the face of the stone. Lovely weight.
14-7?
Yeah.
Boost some confidence.
Yeah, even though it curls, like the speed still
It's like
runs
yesterday,
nice.
yeah.
We may
You
have
can
to
throw.
bump it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can throw the same weight.
Yeah,
And
I'm
we'll go right
planning
to
on
it.
it.
Okay, yeah, great. Okay, Joe, you got it. Okay, just trust it. You got it.
That's a terrific number. Yeah, that kind of hammer
line
efficiency,
fire.
scoring 2 or more points when you do have the last rock.
Line's okay.
But this is just for the single, and they've got to be right to the face of that Manitoba stone. They've got to cover what we can see of the pinhole.
You need to tap it just that wee bit. It needs to get to the face.
And it looks, you can tell it's rolled off. That shot, stolen point. Manitoba here in 4, chipping away after giving up the first 4. 4-2. We'll go to 5 when we come back. Tuesday morning, the Scotties from Thunder Bay, Fort William Gardens. We welcome you back. Our feature here is all the teams today are Pool B, and the game we're keeping an eye on is the Territories. Kerry Galusha from Yellowknife. Mackenzie Zacharias, Manitoba from Altona, Manitoba.
18-9.
Territories opened with a couple in the first, stole 2. And now Manitoba chipping away, a single and a steal of 1. We go to 5, 4-2. Territories lead, and they once again do have last drop. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Kerry going a little bit deeper than she wanted on her first. So with those 2 guards, Manitoba has set themselves up to steal again. But for Kerry, if she can be top 8 foot even, just take away any freeze opportunity and be buried, will put her team in some good shape.
Make it good, girls. Whoa, that's too deep.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And around they go again.
I just kind of got a little zone, and I did too. I kept looking, but I still thought it was going to stop. That was a really deep.
Emily Zacharias. An update for you. Team Canada got 4 in the third to take the lead. Big ends being put on the board. BC had a 3 in the second. 4 Team Canada in the fourth. Now final stone for the skip from Kelowna, Marianne Arsenault.
And lots of pressure on Marianne, drawing against 4. One of those situations where it's not about misses, it's about your strategy when you're trying to use your opponent's stones to score, and didn't create that opportunity, and so now forced to draw.
Oh, wow, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, facing 4, and hangs it right there in the back of the 4 foot for the single point, and they're all even at 4 apiece. Margot Fleming.
So peeling the top guard, and a really good example in the house, as you'll see the stones in play, about why going around as the lead stone, you ideally would love to be in the 8 foot. So many people think you want to race to the 4 foot, but when you do, your opponent has the opportunity to freeze or come down on top of you, as which happened here. And now your scoring zone for your second point becomes very, very small. If you're in the 8 foot and they corner freeze onto you, well, you've got the whole 4 foot at the end of the end.
Line 2, 1. Wait, a little bit deeper than Lauren's.
So they're going to be really happy as this Manitoba to come on top of that stone. If they get a chance to tap it back later, they will. But even if not, it's going to be pretty tough for Joanne to find a way to score 2.
Good. Nice shot, Em. Nice. Nice weight. Same weight as Lauren's.
Yeah, I think same. Same throw, Margot. You got it.
Lots of separation, so only 1 peel available.
And she had early struggles. Did Lauren Lenentine.
Good. Just clean. Clean. Whoa. It's falling. Good. Good throws, Margot. That really fell. Yeah, she liked your throw.
On sheet B, the game is Alberta at 2-2, so far winless. Haley Burney out of Whitehorse. And the final stone coming up here for the skip from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Laura Walker.
It's for 2. She's already lying 2, so this might be for 3. Lots of time taken in this end. A timeout by the Yukon team, and elected to play a draw, but went deep.
But you only have T-line. You only have T-line, 14-1. Keep it moving. Line's great. Just T. Great judge, guys.
So sitting 2 now, I guess the question is those around just outside the 4 foot. Oh my gosh, first blush, I think it's only the
It looked like it was
here,
nothing
but
from, like, we might not get the line, but
I was like, I think it's going to come. It's nice and fresh though too, that if you have to cook
it is just
as we watch Sarah Colton, it is just the 2. So extending their lead, Alberta.
Really going over the top on those. Good, Sarah.
It's a nice line. Like, you can really.
And just out of the
This is a little less.
heard it. Somebody said just really going over the top. Is that just over extending with the hand? Is that what
Could
that
be
is?
just pointing them a little bit. You go over the top, so your ideal is if you start the handle at a 10 o'clock position, you let go at noon. And if you're going over the top, you might be letting it go at 1. And that's going to make it curl out of your hand instead of running straight, catching the curl and then moving.
Line's really good. Just clean. Same spot. Yeah. Just clean. Good. Good. Good car.
What do you like?
Peeled the back
Okay.
on my other one.
Throw.
Yeah, I like
let's
one
make it.
more close considering.
This is real straight.
They're gonna do.
Yeah. Okay, Sarah, you got it. That hurt.
Great numbers.
Woo!
Leave it. Yeah.
Come on back. Okay.
Nice.
Good, Sarah. Good. That's how I want her to throw, though.
Okay. I'll tell her.
Like, throw back forward. I just don't want to bounce off. Like,
And
we can't
yeah,
bounce
where do
off.
Another update. This is on the other side of the Fort William Gardens. Ontario against Nova Scotia. Ontario has stolen 4 straight points. Final rock now, Christina Black-Dartmouth.
Now Christina has second shot, and so looking for a nose hit for the pair.
It's been a struggle for her, just her game right at this moment, just 32%. And well, that'll bring the numbers up a little bit.
Shots.
Yes. Thank you.
Hers curled a lot at the end.
It's still a
Yeah, it was like
still a failing grade in the classroom of Kathy Gauthier, though.
Well, in every classroom, actually, in this country, that would be a failing grade. But you know what? Think about the shot that we showed. Christina was trying to navigate a port and get to the heart. So numbers can be low, but degree of difficulty is also a factor for sure.
depending on how much of the corner she gets.
What was mine?
Yeah, that's an option.
If we can, yeah, if there's room to get there, I guess I should say.
Might have to wait for it.
But you know, your point is well made. And you see, check the numbers
Line's nice.
midway through for Mackenzie Zacharias. Your point is well made. That by coming in right away to the lid, basically to the 4 foot, you've now cut down that area to score. If you left that 8 foot, you could still bump it up if need be.
Sure.
But look now, if you are the Territories, your area of scoring is you'd have to bite the white.
You do, and that little tap by Mackenzie makes that scoring zone even smaller.
Judge, I didn't like that throw. What was the time on that?
15-2.
Okay.
Nice weight. Curled really hard at the end.
Yeah, it did. It's
It
kind
had
of
to be in front of
But
it.
I'm just wondering if she hits that, where does this red go? Like if I don't want her to hit it and make a double on ours. So I'm wondering if we need,
that way.
so I'm wondering if we need to be more here.
Sure.
But then she freezes, then we can't get it out.
What do we want to mean for speed? This is okay too. We sit right here.
I think this
I
is really
don't
quick.
think so.
Then we can
though.
use it though.
Ready for where I
It's
think.
there for us to use.
We're looking for like a 15.
But this is the first call.
You like that?
Yeah. I don't see anything else.
Okay.
Unless you peel and she runs.
Well, no, peeling does nothing.
It's a little late for
Yeah,
that.
you're going to be looking at.
Where was I before? Here?
Yeah.
So here, right? Out here?
I think the farther we go out, it's not going to do anything, so we have to be careful.
Yeah.
We can't go out too far.
You put it down, you know.
Doesn't.
The placement of this stone is the discussion. We heard Joanne say, well, I could always come back here, but in my opinion, that's the worst place you go because Mackenzie's going to very quickly, as she did. Oh, she's not going to do that. As quickly as she did last end, is she's going to come down and sit on top of you, and you've taken away the end. So you'd like to lie too. If you can get yourself in that area, they're worried about then the slash that Mac might make. But if she plays that, this goes there, this goes there, that could go there. I am not doing my telestrator very good this morning, but it's the placement of this stone. Your tolerance on this is actually light. If you're deep, you give your opponent an out. Right now, Mackenzie's got to make a very precise shot. She may actually just guard it up and say, take your one, I don't care.
Where?
But deep is the only way that you let your opponent find a way to score.
Hard, guys.
Fleming, Colton.
Yep. Stay with it. If you can bounce it a little.
Now there's your point. That's the spot. If they can just a little rub off, and that's what you're thinking. Maybe a little tighter to the forefoot and not overlap.
But if she could be a little bit more to the right, this would be harder, and also you could tap it up.
This is gonna, like, it should go, right? Like, this three's never moving, but
No. It's going to hit it.
it's gonna hit it.
I think the red's gone.
I don't think we can hurt ourselves with it either. Because, like,
No.
this is never going anywhere.
The only, like, she has to draw. Yeah.
But if I, like, yeah.
I don't think we can hurt ourselves.
Okay.
Unless,
I like
I don't know if we spill it really thin and it spins in. That's the only way. But
I don't
it's going to
think
run
so.
dead
Like,
straight.
So you hit this hard. This goes there.
Like 9?
And then
maybe, like,
just
no.
moving that out, it may not go far, but you get it out of there. I agree. I don't think you're going to hurt yourself.
shouldn't
This
curl.
stone
There.
I like it. You got it, Mac. Do you think it'll drag back onto it?
in the center,
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna
frozen
touch it, I
right
think.
now, is not going anywhere.
So that'll be your end up being your shot stone, likely.
Yes.
I think it's hard to miss our 3. I don't know if we'll get it out far enough, but even if we just move it to here, like this is
Like, it doesn't have to go all the way out.
This needs to stay though, right? Because if we hit it over the top,
This is going
she might
out.
have a hit for 3.
What else do we do?
I
don't
was think like, is this any easier?
I think we just know this path a lot easier.
'Kay.
Better.
Okay.
I mean, it's there too. Like, I just have to basically nose it. We probably pop this guy like right here. You want to take a time and talk to Lori?
The only thing is, it's close. It's just if this goes out, this goes here. I think
we're sitting one under a guard, but
Yeah.
yes, it is.
I don't mind this either.
You want
Whatever
to
you
want
want. Like, it's nose.
Yeah, I'm out.
They're calling a timeout.
Yeah, a little, like a hair high. I just think it's going to curl really hard.
Yeah.
That's my only concern. This, we know it's going to run dead
Yeah, we
straight.
know exactly what it's going to do there.
If your worry is
But
a
yeah,
risk of
if-
3, you can also throw the guard, concede the point.
I'm confident this is. Like I don't know if I'm gonna feather it. I just don't know how far.
Will we push it far enough? Yeah.
But
It's
this
definitely
isn't
hitting
going
it.
to
I
go
think it's
anywhere.
No, I know. It's just I don't know if this is gonna go far enough to get shot.
If we're going to spill it like.
They're dead frozen.
But if we just catch it. I
The
think
shot's
it
gonna
is.
go
If I
through it,
throw it
isn't it?
hard.
Okay.
But. What do you think's easier?
The first shot is this. I was just worried we were gonna lose this and may leave her a shot for 3. Do you think this touches? Like I think this. Like do you think?
But for sure, one's gonna pop out the other side, right?
But this isn't going anywhere, and
No.
it's right under a guard. That's my only thought.
Yep, absolutely.
And we know exactly what it's going to do in that path.
Exactly.
The other option is
also
that
this.
straight
Yep.
back.
Absolutely. And if you throw that, you don't have to, like, it's just where you make
It's
contact. You
just
don't have
here.
to throw a whipper, right?
Yeah.
So what's your gut saying?
The only thing is we don't know what the ice is because it could curl a mile
Yes.
here.
Well,
But the only thing, if we play this run, I think we're set up better.
Oh yeah, I think it's definitely a better
We're sitting
outcome.
This is where I threw in the first end, so I
Okay.
do think we know it.
Okay.
I like
Do you
it.
like I'll throw like
Yep.
8.5.
Okay, yeah,
there.
I like it.
Well,
Yeah.
it's interesting, eh?
Yeah, I agree.
I
it
thought
is.
they
It's
would
better
go
result.
after the stone, raising that short angle, raise the red onto yellow. I really did.
But right on nose.
Well, here's the only challenge with this shot that would
Yeah.
concern me
kind of
is
lean
that
would we
say
take it?
you
I kind of
happen to hit it on this side because
Yeah.
it runs straight and you pick out that red
think it's gonna
stone.
come up.
Yeah, we
What
haven't
you've
seen
done
anything
then is
undercurl
that
on
you've
this yet, so-
opened this side on the
Probably
far
curl it at the
side
end too. Who knows?
for the draw for 2. Right
Or
now,
do you like 9?
your opponent has no shot.
Kill it.
Do you like
at
9?
scoring
Then it's a
2.
little more controllable. They could probably finish it.
Whatever you like. It's gonna curl.
Sometimes you worry so much about getting shot, you don't think about the other side, but
Like, we just
for
need a
Mackenzie,
stick there.
if she hits it on the nose, the red goes and they lie in good shape, and that's
Got it,
what they're
Max.
seeing, and that's the call.
Yeah, I do. As I say, I thought her first inclination was to play
I
that
like it back.
angle raise onto the yellow and the combination.
Like nose.
And then it was Carly that said, well, you know what? We may end up giving them a chance for 3. But
So trying to get to the nose of that guard, go straight back on the first yellow, which is connected to the second yellow, and out goes the red.
final stone after the discussion, the timeout.
Whoa. Stay close. Carly, hard. Easy. Hard.
Mackenzie Zacharias.
Hard. Whoa. Okay, that's fine.
That's okay. That sets them up. Manitoba sitting the 1.
Shot for 2.
No, over there.
It's for, yeah, I like
Oh.
No, we don't.
Do you like that? Wait, you threw here that other end?
What was that?
It was a
10-5?
control. It was a control.
I think so.
It was a good control.
Yep.
So gets the red shot out.
Mm-hmm.
What are you liking, Joe, for ice?
But they opened up the red stone, so just off nose.
Put it down.
Short angle raise for 2.
You bet.
Yeah, it'll finish like hog line.
Just that easy control.
Yeah, you threw that one here before. It was real nice.
Kind of anywhere high side, eh?
Yeah, half a rock.
Yeah, works.
Yeah, sounds good.
Come here, Joe.
Over the heart here, Joe. I mean, 11 o'clock.
Good 11 o'clock. You got it.
Trust it, Joe. You got it. Take your time.
Final stone.
Oh, don't jump it. Whoa.
Right now, it's a stolen point for Manitoba. Sarah Colton now trying to help this over now a little bit. Want to angle this one back. And through it goes, and very nice. So, territories.
There's that hit weight. She's had wonderful hits all week.
Picks up the deuce. They lead it by 4 going to the break. Day 5 of the Scotties here in Thunder Bay. We've already seen some wonderful shots today, and there are more to come. Selena Negevin, decision changed, made now, trying to run it back and roll it underneath. Oh, how nice is that? Wonderful shot. Selena Negevin.
And she locks the front stones as well there. In rolling that stone over, takes away the straight back. What a wonderful shot.
Can make the double, just get the nose on this red. Try and open up that forefoot, get rid of some of those reds. Oh, makes the triple. Great shot.
And you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. On this Tuesday morning, let's check the numbers after 5.
Well, we've seen some great shots in this game. The challenge was Mackenzie Zacharias and her team getting down early and having to fight back. We talked about how the ends start out. Carrie Galusha at 95%, outscoring her opponent by over 20%. That means Manitoba is chasing every single time.
It's a 15th appearance at the Scotties for Carrie Galusha out of the Yellowknife Curling Club as they talk with their coach, Shauna Barber. Looking very good early.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Scotties Facial Tissue. Unleash the Scotties. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
I play out of really hard provinces, so it's not that easy to get here. You want to make the most of every opportunity that you have. I think the only way you get to that is trying to just leave it all out there. So no regrets at the end of it. You got the best out of each other, and you need some breaks to win an event like this.
We love curling together, and we're just happy to get the chance to play again together. We don't try to think of the end goal as much as being in the moment all the time, but to be a Scotties champion, that would mean the world to me. I don't know, I would be speechless. I would be so excited.
Yeah, so it's the battle of wild cards. Wild card number 2, Chelsea Carey out of the Highland of Regina. Selena Negovin and throwing the 4 stones, skipping Team Fleury. Team Tracy Fleury remains in quarantine. So we'll have that for you at 2 p.m. Eastern Time when we join you again with Draw 11, and it will be Pool A. Day 5 on a Tuesday morning, still as we just passed 10:35, 10:36 Eastern Time.
Let's make it.
6-2. Territories. Team from Yellowknife, skipped by Kerry Galusha, leading. And so it was Manitoba. And the team from the Altoona Curling Club with Mackenzie Zacharias at the head. And they will have the last rock playing the Yellowstones.
Okay. Try not to jump those ones, girls.
Pardon? Sorry, I just felt like I turned it. Yeah, she just called it on, so I don't know why we did
Well, the commitment for this Northwest Territories team is pretty significant. I know that all teams say that they have to travel, but there is a big distance when you live in the north to try to travel and to get to other events. And they have definitely put in more time over the last number of years to travel and play in other events, to push themselves to be better, to play against more competition. And they have to, honestly, Vic, because there's not a lot of competition that they face where they live.
No, I mean, the cost is extraordinary coming south. The cost just going east-west across the north. At one time it was both territories and Yukon combined. Now they're separate with with Nunavut. But you're right, the territories, they have come to southern Ontario in particular. They did win once this year on the tour, playing in the Ontario tour. They won at Kitchener-Waterloo in their fall classic, as they call it. But you're right, you have to invest.
Are they overlap? Have a look. Go look.
They didn't get any play downs either. That's the other thing. They came in here quite green, quite cold.
We can also just play this.
Yeah? Okay, I thought this was a little bit further.
Yeah. I think it's tricky.
Like either that or, I don't really
But if we hit that front, we're a little dead. Although we might come off and tap that red in.
Yeah, it's not as nice as it looks down there. Yeah.
Like this curls so much we can play this. Does that help us?
I think this is more dangerous rock though. But you can't get.
Well, they have to start. Yeah, they'll probably play
the
off
concern
about
is
7.
hitting this stone on this side. If you don't happen to hit this perfectly, sorry,
goes under.
Clear that and start again.
Yeah,
what does?
If you don't hit this stone perfectly, that can go there, that can go there, or it can actually spin in here.
Some pretty good weight. What are you seeing for turn?
I'm seeing the in,
okay.
but I know it's going to
if we hit it too thick, they're bouncing here.
Why don't we tighten the ice and throw the out, and like worst case, we run this back.
Yeah, I like that better.
Like
the in was scary.
Okay, I don't mind that. I think we know we can really
this will run straight.
Yeah, let's make it Margot. I don't even mind a hair less. Because we got to hit it on that side. Right?
Placement of that stone by Emily Zacharias is in a really good spot. Because for Carey, she wants to chase the stone in the house.
Yeah. Throw what you see.
You don't want to just tick off that stone and you wind up plugging the top, or if you play the hit.
Yeah, let's make
it's tricky. There's some things that could happen, and that's ideal from a Manitoba point of view.
We'll make it for you.
No, no, no.
Margot Fleming.
No. Yep.
Yep. Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Yes.
Got it?
Okay,
Oh,
that
very
works, Margot.
nice. Margot Fleming.
Really well thrown.
And that straighter side, because that is that board
Or Joe
side.
said that.
So they figured that out.
No, yeah, it's just, that's how straight it is.
Yeah. You know, sometimes people look at a straighter side as being a disadvantage, but it can really be to your advantage if you're trying to play some of those hit weights, or you want to have the predictability and the ability with brushers to keep a stone straight. The ice is really good this week. It's just a little bit different in different spots, and learning it, figuring it out is part of what you expect at this high level of play.
Well, I was going to say, that's curling.
It is.
And you know what? A good team will also try and draw you into different spots on the ice. They may draw that game to the straighter side. No, I mean, gosh.
Okay, we're throwing the in. This will curl, right? Yes. Do you like the in? Yeah. Okay.
Pretty big, Sarah.
Okay.
Well, now there's a lot more options for Sarah in trying to peel these because they're all red out front. If you wind up getting a thin redirect or it rolls in, it doesn't matter because it's your own stone. Objective first, clear the front.
Okay.
And gets a bit of a break. That was an attempted clear.
Like yours. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Territory sitting
14-7.
one top edge. Well, Sarah Colton is now in her 5th Scotties, but we first met Sarah back in 2014 in Montreal, and her team then was from Whitehorse with Chelsea Duncan, Patty Wallingham, and Andrea Sinclair. At that time, of course, it was both combined territories and Yukon. They went 2-9. They were all 20-year-olds. She beat Kim Dolan and Stephanie Lawton. And it just so happens that
Now, if you can. Don't want to.
Yeah, you can go.
Patty Wallingham, her former teammate, and they played together, won a couple of Yukon juniors together in 13 and 14. In fact, she was still a junior. She came right out of juniors.
Yes.
Patty Wallingham is here as well, and she's throwing the 3rd stones for Haley Burney out of Whitehorse. So 2 old teammates on opposite sides now, Sarah Colton and Patty Wallingham. And that was at the Richard Arena in Montreal.
Remember well.
14 Scotties.
Hard. 11. Good. Good enough. You all right? Yeah.
Now, there have been almost all of the stones thrown by Manitoba in this path, so they certainly know the line.
Top 12. The line's fine. Just go. Hard line. Yep. Hard. Hard, Lauren. You gotta go, Lauren.
What's just the difference of the paths?
Yeah, I got 16 and a half on that one.
She threw the same.
In a 4-4 tie, Team Canada, the 2-time defending champions, and that's Carrie Anderson out of Gimli against Marianne Arsenault from Kelowna. After BC scored 3 in the second, Canada got 4 in the third. They blanked 5, and now final stone for Anderson.
And another opportunity for a big score by Carrie, trying to get to the stone thrown by Marianne and tap it back for 3.
And move it far enough, and show enough do. That's 3 more. Team Canada trying to win 5 straight.
So from this ice, looks like Carrie is tapping, or Joanne, as the case may be, throwing, tapping their stone back further and leaving it guarded.
I guess we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
think she
And
might
we can carve it too.
I think speed's really good
Okay,
here.
fast side.
Speed's nice here, yeah.
Just throw that 30-ish.
Yeah, that 30 is really
30,
good.
30.
With a nice release. You got it, Joe. 1 o'clock.
Skip stones, fourth stones.
T.
Joanne Rizzo.
No line, no
Yep.
line, no line.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa then.
No line.
No, if we're heavy.
We're heavy. Me?
No,
Margot.
no, we're not even on it.
Margot!
Whoa.
Can we chip?
Yeah, go Margot a little.
Play the tick.
Play something.
Split it. Roll it.
No, no, no.
Okay. Sure.
That's kind of what she wanted anyway.
Okay, that's really good. That works, Joe.
Margot, that was a 14-3.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that probably would have been through.
That was your last? Yeah. Okay.
So just remind me, what would I give you there?
That was a 15, yeah.
Yeah, it's just that forward press with my out turn I'm adding.
Okay.
So I just remind me on my out turn.
Okay, okay.
Well, there's a really good self-reflection. One of the things when you throw a lot of rocks, you start to learn when you
The
make
other
mistakes,
option,
you
I guess, is
acknowledge
Fine.
what they are. Joanne's
And
saying that
it's
when
funny
she's
'cause
throwing the
I was gonna
draws,
tell you
she's
it's gonna run dead straight and
extending
not ever cross center.
at the end, and that is why
And then I was
she's
scared
been
to
heavy.
carve it at the end there.
Make the perfect
And just asking the front end to remind her when she sits in about that extra extension, because she has not been light any of her tolerances today, or where she's maybe not made the intended shot has been heavy.
Yeah, that's what I said too. And when she guards with my speed, but we don't really have much else. Like it's either that or
I think my release was just too soft, and I'll just like.
Back to sheet D, Ontario. After they had opened with 4 stolen points, Nova Scotia clawing their way back here, potential.
Well, for sure, for 2 already lying 1, looking for that wide in turn. Needs to get to a bite of the 8-foot. 2 Ontario stones in the 12.
Christina Black, the Nova Scotia champion out of the Dartmouth Curling Club, beat Jill Brothers, the former Nova Scotia champion.
Okay. Right to my broom, girl. At least now 14. Yeah, you.
like she can't guard.
Whoa.
They were perfect in the Nova Scotia playdowns.
Yeah.
She can't guard.
Great
both.
shot, Tina.
She guarded
Good
it
job.
wrong.
Like, yeah.
2 yellow.
2 it is. So
Good one.
getting closer.
We still have the drop. Like I just gotta play the double run then, I guess.
14-7. It's a good pass.
Hair left. Yeah, it's good.
All right, Max, they're good. It's good speed here.
Sorry, 14-7?
Yeah. Line
Wanna
is
go.
nice.
Top
Line is
eight.
nice.
Top 8.
Mackenzie Zacharias.
Trying to get through the hole and freeze on the corner of the shot stone.
Boy, big carry here, Burgess. Emily Zacharias get it through. Oh, they did. They did.
Well brushed.
15-2.
Shot stone still belongs to the Territories. 4-foot T-line.
Nice.
Great brushing by Emily and Carly, not only for the weight, but to get through that port. This is the side where it starts to really, really curl. Well done. And you can see that for Mac was setting it up to play the run back on her final to maybe get 2. And that is why this call is to guard that yellow stone to take that away.
Update for you, Alberta up by 4 as they play in the 6th against the team from Whitehorse.
And a relatively open shot for Laura Walker, probably edge to edge from the hack. Needs to get to the nose against 2 to score 1.
Nadine for any of it.
Nadine Scotland on the rush. Look out now. Oh, near. And that will turn out to be a steal of 2. So Haley Burney picks up a steal of 2, gets the 2 back that Walker had stolen in the 2nd.
Okay.
I just thought that was a little more fun.
I know, sometimes you just get there. Really good throw.
Yeah, I think that's easier than this too.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
if the 3's gonna go.
This is what you threw in the 2nd end.
Yeah.
I like this.
It's
Yeah,
just nose
little
on
low.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 7, 8
Cute.
She's throwing red onto the yellow?
Yeah. Double run, or she's got the reject.
Yeah, I think we take close to that for ice.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna throw peel.
Well, this is not a very easy shot. You don't have very many options. She's trying to use the stone just thrown by Joanne to run it back. Their other option was to try to do this sideways and not pick out their own, but to pick out the red. But now you're throwing yellow onto red, and the risk is that you jam it and give 2. This one is an all or nothing. If you make it, it's 2, and if you don't make it, it's only 1.
There, so make it.
Good guard by Joanne Rizzo.
Faced with a lot of difficult shots as Mackenzie Zacharias today. Shows in the scoreboard 6-2. Gave up a steal of 2 early.
Sorry, guys.
And apologies all around now. And watch out. And it'll be steal of 1 more. That stone, 4-foot T-line. Territories here in 6.
Almost the same. It's gonna run dead straight. Top 4.
Northwest Territories and skip Carrie Galusha out of Yellowknife. Looking very, very comfortable here against the former Canadian and world junior champions, Mackenzie Zacharias from Altona, Manitoba. Steal of 1 in 6. So here in the 7th, once again, it will be Zacharias that does have the last rock, playing the Yellowstones.
You have the opportunity to talk to your bench between ends at a national championship. So a really good opportunity, I would hope, to regroup and talk about the plan. You need to score 2 and maybe even 3, and then you're very much back in this. You're not playing a team that's going to run a lot of stones. Carrie likes to have lots of stones in play. Yes, you will peel them, but the free guard allows you opportunities. But you need to stop the bleeding.
Yeah. Now help me out, because at the junior level, you're able to call a timeout from the bench, right? Are you
Correct,
not?
yeah.
And I really think that that would be appropriate even at the men's and women's play.
You know, there's so much discussion at the junior level. Well, it depends by province. Everybody's got their own rules. I think in Saskatchewan at a certain level, the coach can come out almost every end. But at this level, you call it from the floor. But if your coach stands up behind the bench, the team thinks, okay, well, we're going to call it. You know what? I do feel that by men and women, you have to take the responsibility. Sometimes you miss seeing stuff. That's why there's 4 players on the team.
Yeah.
Skips don't own the responsibility of having to see everything. There's other sets of eyes. It's a team effort.
Yeah, maybe there's, and you make a good point. I understand there would be constant interruptions, but you limit that as well. You leave one coach's call, and it can really be brief. It only has to be really brief. But no, I understand if you played your end and you've played it badly, you do have time to talk to your coach.
Sure you do. Or that's when the coach of the 5th can identify things like I know that Amber Holland has. That here's what I'm seeing with the ice. If you're not seeing it, it's straightening out.
Yeah.
It's just extra set of eyes and advice.
No, I understand. And there's the argument the game doesn't need more interruptions.
It doesn't, in my opinion.
14.
Should be okay.
Okay. Great spot. Leaves us lots of room. Yeah.
It's probably still on, that back stone.
Yeah, right to the brim. 1 o'clock.
Carrie now able to remove.
Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep.
That was Carrie Galusha's debut at the Scotties, 2001.
Is that in, Carrie? Is that in?
That last win.
Yes. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I was just wondering if we come in and pop the big blast, but I think we'll still peel.
I think we like those rocks right now. I think they're still going to rip. I like this. It's going to be really
Karen Young
straight.
was the skip that year in 2001 and dropped the game to Galusha. And she has beaten Jennifer Jones, but Jones was Team Canada then.
And Carrie usually had it out for Team Canada, always putting up a very good game and a good fight.
Easy line. I like to go Sue. Not curling yet. Switch. Gotta move it. Hard, Lauren. Hard. Really gotta go, Lauren. Really gotta go. Hard.
Well,
Hard.
tremendous genetics for Carrie Galusha, formerly Carrie Cooey. Of course, brothers Jamie and Kevin.
Hard.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a curling gene for sure.
Yeah, it won't move much. Does this look good? I think so.
Okay, nice and smooth, Sarah.
Yeah,
to
over
the
the
brim.
heart. Just trust it.
She can see enough to make a play at it.
Got it.
If it curls a little bit and you pick the guard, that's your tolerance.
Question, what did I throw last in? Was that up?
It was 11.
So I can afford less. Okay. It's pretty close. Like, it was a good board, though. Okay. This is... Okay, let's make it. Yeah. It's a good board. You got it.
Really good question by Sarah. You're being asked to throw down weight to try to pick this stone out and just wanting to make sure that she's not overthrowing it because you don't want to go by the outside and just trying to bring it back to a shot that she's thrown.
Gotta get off the center.
It's almost going backwards.
Gotta get off the center.
Okay.
You're moving it.
Whoa.
Okay.
She threw a little full, but I thought it would still be okay.
Yeah. Is that weight okay?
11-2.
I like that. My other thing was just freeze that little pocket. Or right here.
To get the guard.
Yeah.
Tough one, Sarah.
Yeah,
I guess we take less if I'm going to throw it that straight.
Okay, top four.
A couple of options. One is that you tap those stones back so that they all move a little bit behind the tee line, or at least two of them do, and create a pocket.
I guess we have those. I like this. If we hit anything, it's
Don't think you need to hit. The question was whether you freeze into the pocket, which is what Carly's preference is, or whether you tap the stone that is a little bit higher so that you have three behind or on the tee line. This is the freeze.
Carly Burgess.
Keep it there. Gotta go. Yeah. Hard line. Yeah. Okay, where? Just do it. Top eight. Top four. Right here. Top four. Right here. Go top four. Waist tapping. Sapping. Just two right here. Pretty good. Hey. Good car. 14-9. Good throw. I just need to give you a little more ice.
I like that. You want less?
Yeah, I think like a 12 is good board.
Sure.
And less ice.
You're pretty good.
Can I have a hair less too? Yeah.
Sure. So we can hold it if we have to.
Yeah. Just make sure you're nice to the brim.
Yeah, I'll
got
do
it.
the same.
Well, I think a little bit less is better, not only because she went by the outside, but again, your tolerance is to get rid of that corner guard. And we know that this is the side that it does want to pull back towards the center line. But I think overcompensated a little bit.
But great that they figured it out. You know, if it works out well for them, they...
Really hard!
No.
Okay, 13.
Sorry, Carrie.
Okay. A little light and a little tight.
Light and tight.
Yeah.
That's the bad combination.
That's all right.
Not
That's
awful.
the range, though. I know.
Want to look at it?
That's okay. You want to
Just if we want to make that one count.
You ever play the double
think
off
we
the
gotta hit
yellow?
some.
The double that way? Yeah, I like that.
That's okay.
You
Now
like this?
No.
you all say
I'm seeing this.
key decisions are made with your...
And roll this way.
And then this
It's
pushes
pretty
into
flat.
here.
Okay. Yeah.
Even if we just roll here. This is our backing right now. Like this.
Yeah.
This is just gonna give them a straight double.
Okay. Right here.
I think so.
Throw
Like, we
pretty
don't
hard.
have to
If
kill
even
it.
if you just kick it to like here.
Yeah. Even
Yeah, I
if we're
like
just
that.
frozen up beside it.
Like 8?
Yeah.
Okay, 8.
I think
we gotta stick our shooter though. Yeah. Right here.
All right, let's quickly go over to Team Canada against BC. And Team Canada, coming off a 3, they put on the board in 6.
Well, you can see the shot stone, and it does appear that second is Carey as well. So looking for a nose hit for the single.
89% on her hits today. This is hit number 10.
Clean.
Watching Carly Burgess.
Clean. Yep.
And we'll make one go away and then nestle in. Shot rock still belongs to Territories, and one it is, one yellow. I was going to say to you, you often say that key decisions should be made with your first third stone. That was the second of the third stones for Carly Burgess. They have to play in now. They have to start removing some stones, it would seem to me.
Well, they could have, or the other option was Carly didn't have to hit yet. Because those stones were grouped, she could have put it on top as well.
Do you want to roll in then?
And then they all go. Right?
Do you want to call a timeout?
Yeah.
Timeout.
Timeout.
All right. Each team is given 2 90-second
Still the
timeouts.
same thing. But that's better. Like this, up there, it looks like if she has that, that's pretty juicy.
Do we ever play this double? No,
An old teammate, Shona Barber.
The key is mostly
13
saving
Scotties
the shooter.
has joined them now on the
The key
ice.
is mostly saving the shooter.
Yeah, I think if we're nose, they have that triple.
So where do you want to go with it, Sarah?
Well, what
Just
if
not
we
here.
run? What if we run into this and then move these around a little?
That's what I was wondering.
It's not bad.
Just to
It's
move
a little
things
flat.
out.
It's really flat.
Yeah.
But even if you
But,
come to the back,
like, you'd have to throw peel
that there.
to get anything moving.
Just a little titch.
There. We have to make sure.
Yeah, we just have to,
Yellow
yeah.
5.
Yeah. I almost like rolling in better.
Yeah, it's just one more there for them to
I
remove.
know.
Yeah.
But then again, you might leave a triple here too.
I was going to say that seems easier, no?
But if it's here, like she'd probably get these like that and one of them, but probably not the other one. Like this way, she's coming in this way, so this is going in the direction you'll get the one.
Do we
With
ever just
that-
go right here?
No.
Gives her a free.
No, hit, eliminate. So
Well,
hit
what
the,
about this then?
Yeah,
It's not
you
bad.
know what? I don't mind that.
There's a double.
Because right now they have this, but and then we'll have a double back.
Yeah.
That's not easy right now.
No.
just a second, if you girls play
Yeah, I don't
this
wanna make it
and they
easier
do the
for-
hit and roll, is the one
I don't
going?
mind this.
It's really
It'll
straight.
move at least.
Yeah.
What kind of weight?
Firm.
We got to make sure we stick that somewhere.
9. Is it lively enough?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even
Here's
if
the
I'm thinking more
problem
here, make sure we stick
with
that.
hitting
It's
this
so
one.
straight.
it's not
Is
bad.
your
Yeah.
stone sits right
We
there.
have to stick it somewhere.
And then Mac has this in off. The yellow's going to catch this one and this one, and you're going to give up multiple stones. So you don't have to hit the second shot one. I don't mind removing this stone. You eliminate because of the scoreboard. You're up so many. And if you roll in this way,
We're trying to make the
you actually act as a protector. The problem with that outside
Although
one is
you're
that
right,
you
it is the same
set up something for
that we
Mackenzie.
didn't want to be, but it's eliminating that.
But then we have back,
Yeah.
and then we'll have a double.
It's about there.
We can keep them to
Oh, wait, do you want me to throw?
I like here, but if you want to throw here, I'm okay with that. It's just going to be really straight.
Yeah.
The double's also there, but it's sharp.
At least, yeah, we leave it, but we eliminate.
Yeah.
We can get them
Yes.
two all day.
Yes. Yeah. Okay,
Is
Joe.
it half a rock, Sarah?
Yeah.
I think it was Margot Fleming who said they have to just eliminate
straight. Yeah,
something.
a 9.
You do want to eliminate something for sure. You're up 5.
If you go over the top.
Yeah.
It like ran the center line, always like the TSN logo.
And as Cheryl has said
You got it, Joe.
over the course of the week, sometimes your decision is dictated by just turning around and looking at the scoreboard.
Sure is. Because they thought, well, do we ever just come in on the center line and try to protect? But then you're giving her a run as well. So you are eliminating a stone here.
You got it, Joe.
I think she looked at that sharp double. But no matter what, make that stone go away. If you roll in front of the mix, that's okay.
Yeah, all the way. Right up.
Hard, Margot,
Right up,
back
right
it
up.
up. Hard. Hard, you got it. Hard, Sarah, stay with it.
And over on top, and
Okay.
we'll gear away. Her hits have been perfect. It's the draw weight that is still failing Joanne Rizzo.
Just got that stone going a little bit. She catches a little bit less. She's making the double.
So close.
We're clipping ours then, though, I think. We have to nose it to make the double. Or do we...
Just, we can't move this.
No, we can't.
We can move it and in.
Yeah. Do you want to call time too? It's your second one. We just
You
gotta-
guys like a time?
I was also thinking hit and roll on top.
We just...
No, this red.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might leave a triple. We'll get 2 that way for
Well,
sure.
you might actually kill both red stones if you hit
She's got to try
that red stone top four, no?
Yes.
Give us a chance for a couple. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think that's our better bet because we can't do this. That's an easy double.
Yeah.
This is really
that's
tough.
Still 2.
And
Like if we do nose it,
yeah,
we'll still
but
get
we
2.
need more than
I-
2.
and
Yeah.
If we're curling, I think we go.
I agree.
Try to. We can't. Like that's just gonna spin up. We might get into this, but
that's okay.
Yeah.
But I think for a double. I think this.
Okay. What turn do you like?
Yeah, that's the other question.
I was seeing the end just because
Yeah,
it's straighter.
that's what I was seeing too. Okay, 10.5.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Or do you like less?
I don't even mind a little less.
Yeah, I like less. Yeah.
Well, the potential for multiple points here for Manitoba.
Yeah. Hi, Mac. Let's make this good.
She's got some options off this. She can hit and roll in front if it doesn't get right to the nose. She can wind up making the double, but that's the double back. So I think looking to hit and roll just a little bit in front of her own so that no way for Joanne Rizzo to remove either of those without also losing her own stone. So little roll.
10-5, 11, down! Down! 11!
Mackenzie Zacharias, her first.
Easy! Easy!
Got one touchstone. Look at that. Moved them far enough back, and now roll right over and on top. So sitting 2.
Just chipped it, hey?
What?
Just ticked it.
Yeah.
So close. Did not want to move the red stone. Watch as it comes in. She gets the roll that she wants, but wanted to line the yellow, yellow, red, and just touches the red stone back.
So that backing goes away.
They both are for 2.
Yeah.
We have to make both. So whatever you guys
So I
want
think
to do.
whatever you're more comfortable with.
Is good.
What happens if we don't hit nose and we go off?
You might leave them a double for 3.
We have to make the double for
Mind you, if you have to hit this, to my mind, pretty
I agree, that's really
almost perfectly, because that
hit her a lot,
frozen
Joe.
stone, where does that go, if anywhere?
You hit it on the nose, the stone behind it goes.
I
You
understand
need
that.
to sit right there,
Let's hit
Victor.
it. Let's nose it. You've played
I like board then, I think.
Any
This is your
roll off,
third
you
hit
give them
here.
an opportunity for 3, but if you get
or
right to the nose
I like
and
down
stay
control.
right there,
Yeah, that 10-5 you've been throwing.
you'll be right on top.
Right.
No way to get that stone out, so then it's going to be a shot for 2.
A draw for 2. Does she have paths on both sides?
Well, she can go either way, but what she doesn't want to do is if she rolls, let's assume that she hits and she rolls off a little bit. Now what you've set up is this double.
Line it will go.
That would be for
Yeah, do
3.
you like a hair more? That's good.
I do.
Yeah.
I think our
Okay.
you got it,
10?
Joe.
An easy, like 10-5.
Easy 10.
Yeah, easy.
So we say her hits
You
have
got
been
it.
terrific. She's been perfect as Joanne Rizzo, pardon me.
Weight's good.
Just play.
Roll off.
10-5.
Whoa.
Just Sarah.
Sarah, you're going to have to go.
Sarah! Play the double!
This is the straighter side as they play. Oh, now, what did you talk about? What did you talk about? Oh, that one is back, obviously. Frozen stone doesn't go anywhere. And what have they got a chance for?
Margot on it
3.
to play the double.
I heard you. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I heard you. I just wasn't listening.
And just a little bit late on the audible. You heard Joanne, knowing that that path is going to run so straight, wanted to go a little bit earlier and hoping that yellow that they just rubbed, they'd clip it enough to move it back so that this would be for 2. Got caught a little bit in between, and so the door opens for huge opportunity for Manitoba.
Really, and it appears to come out of nowhere, but it also was a patient.
10-5, weight's good. 10-5, weight's good.
Go back to what you said earlier about, that race to the button. You close down your scoring area. They left those stones in there for the longest time belonging to territories. Bang, and like that, 3 on the board for Manitoba. (7-5). Galusha leads. It's just east of Thunder Bay, the Terry Fox Memorial and Lookout, where his Marathon of Hope. My gosh, has it been that long? 1980, and the memorial was opened in 1982, and you can see on the pedestal is all the places that he passed through on his cross-country run. And of course, the Terry Fox Run is held every year in support of cancer research, and of course it's right around the world they hold Terry Fox runs.
What an inspiration.
Just off of the Highway 17, Trans-Canada, on your way to Thunder Bay.
I think that's 7 disc curl.
Welcome back, everybody, on this Tuesday morning. That's a huge 3 points for Manitoba, no doubt. And here we go to the 8th, and once again the territory skipped by Kerry Galusha, the do have last rock, playing the Red Stone.
Line only. Stay with it. Becky. Line's good.
It's back 12.
It's really okay. Okay.
Well, Lauren Lenentine playing much better in the second half, getting those two staggered long, short guards back into play. That's made the biggest difference in the second half so far.
What was it? 13-2.
Potato, Lenentine.
Well, it matters if you're a time.
Yes. All right, let's go over to check in on Alberta against the team from Whitehorse. After the steal of 2 by Haley Burney out of the Yukon, they decided to play it a little more open. They blanked 7, so this is the 8th now.
Well, we saw Laura Walker have that opportunity to hit and rolled, or just ticked it and didn't stick around for that steal of 2. She's got a tough one here. The shot stone's buried, so needs to hit off one in the forefoot and roll to the heart.
Watch the roll, and that'll be better for her. Nice little bounce back after giving up that steal of 2.
Good throw.
And another smile from Laura Walker, who will be watching her husband, Jeff,
Keep it out if you
part
can.
of Team Guju at the Olympics.
Pretty exciting.
Line's fine. Over and off. Good.
Just soft. That scares me. We gotta go.
Yeah.
It's in a good spot. Yeah. Nice way down. Good.
Big?
We threw 9 and even
Whatever you see, Carrie.
Or even just control to pump that to there.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll that there.
Okay.
Okay.
I think because that guard is long and it's off the center line, in many ways it's not going to serve a purpose for Carrie to get to the forefoot. The ones that are going to be a problem are the ones that are tighter to the house. So looking for the double to remove both of those. Then she has a stone at the top. She'd have one of hers close. Going to open that area up just a little bit.
Hard. Roll it, Sarah. Really hard. You gotta go. You gotta go. Okay, that's pretty good.
Now, will this catch or go?
Okay.
Now it'll spin.
That's good. Okay. Good, sweet Joe.
It's not in.
Okay. That was confident.
You like a guard or you like in?
I feel like I like top 8 around.
Spike the forefoot.
7-5, the defending champions, 2-time defending champions, Carrie Anderson leading. And they do have the last rock here.
And this is an open stone. I'm right behind this sheet. Carrie has room plus to get to it. So a nose hit for 3. And a 5-point edge. Sorry, Victor.
No, we're just to give you an idea. That's how big our booth is. You're behind the sheet. I'm actually outside.
As you should be.
And you are actually behind the sheet.
I am.
And there it is for 3.
Nice toss, Carrie.
Thanks.
Team Anderson looking very strong after a couple of shaky.
And there it is, the concession. And so that is 5 straight wins for Team Canada.
Ready to play again. Good job. Good game, you guys.
Our team.
We just stick in here and play our game.
10-5 is your final score.
Yeah. Well, it was so.
1-4 now, the record for
Joanne.
BC.
Hard, Joe!
Got it.
Hard, Joe! Really hard,
You're getting
Joe!
it there. You're getting it there, Joe.
Hard, you're moving
Really
it.
hard!
Really moving it. Okay.
Yeah, that was
Just really out, eh?
Yes.
Sorry, Carrie.
Honestly, really good.
Can I have a little bit more ice?
Yeah.
My own fault. Oh, my bad.
So Carly trying to get back in.
Top
Line's
4.
good.
Felt like
Similar.
less.
Right
Top
here.
8. Wanna go?
Line's good.
It's close.
Little wider.
They gotta go.
Top 8,
Gotta go. Gotta
Just
go.
go. Line's really good. Just go. Head down.
We gotta go.
Go.
Yeah, just head down.
Go.
Just go. Head just it'll go.
Go.
Fully. Fully. Dig in. Dig in. Dig, 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 dig.
Get it there.
Good sweep, guys.
Get him.
Get him.
Good job, boy.
No.
What'd you have? Okay.
Do you like the same weight or do you want to throw a little less?
What'd you have?
15-8.
Yeah.
Very
I almost
even
liked another guard
at
there,
the
so
third
that kinda does
position.
both.
Yeah.
Take a second.
Yeah.
Half a rock.
Half a rock.
Yeah, let's make it, Sarah.
Sarah Colton is a medical student at the Northern Ontario School of Medicine, and that is right here in Thunder Bay.
Clean? Yep.
Yep, Margo, go.
I remember her talking on Sunday at the Schmerler Telethon about how she's been delivering babies in the rotation and really has an appreciation for how little those preemies are.
That's fine.
Well, nicely done. Removes that stone and scatters those two. Even though it is shot stone belonging to Manitoba at the back, all of a sudden there's starting to be some reds that are piling up.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Are we trying to go around our yellow or around their red?
If we can make it good around their red, I think that's good. Make it, that's a tricky spot with the curl, too.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Mac, let's make it good.
But this is the same ice as yours.
Okay, let's go.
Line's nice.
Top 4. T-line.
Come off a little.
Top 4.
Line screen. Running.
Top 4.
T-line.
Easy line.
T. Oh, it's running like it's heavy.
We're T.
Starting to go
Carly's
now.
going,
Coming
Carly,
off.
go.
Starting to go
Top
now.
four,
Sweep
top
for
four,
T. Sweep for
We're
T.
there.
Got a curl.
We're there. We're there.
Yeah, go car. Get under. Oh no, we're good. Good, good. Nice.
Good.
Nice. 14-5.
Very nice weight.
They ran a lot better than yours. Because yours looked close to the same when we started sweeping, and then it was just like.
So Rizzo
the same.
throwing forth
Nice.
stones, of course, and not much to choose there. The real difficulty, and it is interesting that one has trouble with draws, Rizzo, one has having the trouble with the hits, and that's Zacharias. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland,
Not even.
proud sponsor
You
of
just need to
Curling
move it back
Canada.
here.
Okay. You like
And that has been the story. We talked about it in the beginning. Joanne Rizzo's draws were a problem coming
Yeah, you
in, and in
almost have to
fact, when she
pretend
let
that guard's not
Mackenzie
there.
off the hook in that one particular end, it was draws.
Back 8?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make it.
Yeah, if you're really close to the
Ice
guard,
look okay to you?
What do you think? Do you like more?
I didn't watch them throw.
I think so. It's a late finish.
Yeah.
What are you throwing, back 8?
Yeah.
Does this ice look okay?
So this stone is going to run very different than the draw just thrown by Mackenzie. Because it is the straighter side, Max Stone ran for a while and then started to finish. Joanne is throwing enough weight to be back 8 is her call. So they've taken less ice. The key is the sweepers not to jump early.
Yep. Go early.
Whoa. Right, easy.
Yep.
Back 12.
Whoa. Whoa.
Back 12.
Margo. Go.
Margo.
Yes, Sarah. Whoa, Margo.
Back
Margo.
12.
Margo, go.
Back 12.
Go, Margo.
Back 9.
Go. Hard on that yellow, Sarah. Yeah, right back.
Very nice.
Really good. Does curl there.
Yeah.
She's a little tight.
Okay, good sweep.
Really good.
I was trying not to jam it. Like inside, kind of?
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Just
know.
being picky.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay, 13 then?
Because we are only going to be here, so we have to get it at least to here.
Okay. You like that?
I like 13 and a half. Like,
Okay.
like that would be just through.
Okay. 13 and a half.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
As soon as you're by, just curl.
Yeah.
So similar kind of weight.
13 and a half.
Yeah. I definitely, like, they weren't close to the guard.
No, they weren't. That's what I mean. I think we can get to the inside.
Yeah. So once.
As soon as we're by.
Yeah.
So 12 and a half, 13.
13, yeah, 13 and 13 and a half.
Yeah. So that's like hack weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other options we just draw.
Or that.
Because this kind of blocks her run.
Yeah, I don't mind that. Like, it might be easier. I curl so much there, it's definitely there.
Oh. We've seen this path a lot.
Like, I mean, we need to steal, so. I like it. I'd feel more comfortable throwing with that weight than the top weight.
I think we just know this better. And it forces her to make a good one.
She might have the
here?
rod, but if we can get it.
I'd say the one thing about Mackenzie is that she's a very easy to please. She's just a very easygoing human being. And I think that for Lauren, really important to be careful about letting Mackenzie talk through all of the options, because when you heard Mackenzie come down, the first thing she said is, I'm far more comfortable throwing this kind of weight. I think sometimes, like on the first call, she was getting talked into it, and she would have thrown it with full purpose. There's no doubt about it. But looking at the options, and that's where some of the feedback from the hack comes in really handy, for her to say I'm more comfortable with this shot, whether or not she makes this, if this is what she's more comfortable with, it's what she should be playing, and there's nothing wrong with this call.
Leave her alone. Here we go. Purchase. Zacharias.
Spill it. You gotta spill it.
Light or not enough ice?
Well, I think the ice was fine. She's just that little bit light. Otherwise, she gets by. Good line.
Yeah,
So
I
remember,
just like out here.
we go out here, it's going to really run. You threw that 14
I think it'll still, I had one here before. It'll
Yeah, you threw 14-2-6.
Let me ask you something. They're
So you
going to
did a
go
little
out, and that's that board side, as you can see, so it's a little straighter. Would you consider playing a tap on your own center line top 12?
Probably not.
Okay, never mind.
It's tougher. Whenever you have to tap a stone, now you have to worry about weight in line. But also, Joanne just threw in this pad.
Right.
She tapped a stone back. She was back 8. So it's pretty much the same shot.
So no more than like.
And also too, I have to consider the fact it's not. You do have the room, and you just need full 8.
You bet.
So never mind even bringing it up, okay?
Okay, go if you need to. Lines out. Lines really good, all you.
Sitting 1 right now.
Running a bit.
Trying to find the 8-foot for 2.
Hard, Sarah. Push, Sarah. Push. Hard. You got to go line. Hard, and wait.
Sarah
Hard,
Cole.
Sarah, you got
Margot
it.
Fleming.
Fast.
They got to get it by their own first, though. And yeah, no, not quite. There it is at the back center line. So just the one red. Missed opportunity. Oh, my goodness. That draw weight again catches Rizzo. Coming down to the final couple of ends here on this Tuesday morning at the Scotties in Thunder Bay. Missed opportunity for the Territories. Had the draw for 2. As we say, it's now 65% draws for Joanne Rizzo. The takeouts were the 100%, perfect for the longest time. They've fallen to 88. So Manitoba here in the 9th will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Finish or no? Nope. It's all good. Really nice.
Good, Carrie.
She's got to tell you.
I know. Good run.
Line's good.
Let it go. That's who's close.
And 2 different tactics. Sometimes teams, when they're trailing, will double corner so that you have another stone. So Lauren would have been asked to throw a long guard on the other side. Mackenzie's choice is to split the house in terms of guards up front, one on one side, one on the other.
Okay.
The only risk of that is that you close the opportunity to get to the 4-foot if you need it. There's no path. But you do have 2 corner guards.
Yeah, but again, thinking it through,
We're right in the mix.
it's likely those guards will be ripped at some time. Won't they? I mean, the other team would probably rip those guards.
They will, and I think that's why Mac is splitting them up, so that if you have 2 together, you run the risk that you might set the double and lose both. If you go to opposite sides, you're going to be guaranteed to have 1 there.
Yeah, ask the official. They told the other team that time's back on.
Is this our actual time?
And this is going again? Like it's okay.
I think 14-5.
Yeah, because last one was 14 back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Copy. Right here. Copy. Go ahead. Yep. Line's good. All you. Line's really good. Top 12. Hard. Line's really good. Copy. Yeah. Wait close. Yeah. Line's good. Hard. Right here. Right here. Line's really nice. Hard finish if you can.
Yeah. Go, Car. Go.
Hard finish.
Go.
Hard.
Go.
Nice wait.
Nice, Sam.
Ellie Zacharias goes around.
Have over half.
Do you want to chase it?
Yeah.
Board.
Curl here.
This will
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
If you hit the front, that's fine. One or the other.
Just trust it. You got it.
So this is a decision too. You can see, I think they said half.
Yeah.
Do you go after that shot, the rock they can see, or do you peel the corner?
It's fine to go after the rock that you can see, particularly because of where those red stones are. Last time there was a double setup. Mac is going to have to move those stones.
Right out, Joe.
Dropping in on the game between. There you see her, Laura Walker on the right, up 8-5. And at first glance is sitting 3. So this is a final rock coming up here from the team from Whitehorse, skipped by Haley Burney in a 3rd appearance at the Scotties. Must have.
Well, the red stone that you saw on the 12-foot was the final stone by Laura Walker. She was trying to have a guard, so about maybe another 1.5 foot over to block this path. This is a very precise, difficult draw, but it's there to the hearts because of Laura's guard over curling just that little bit.
And bumps and rolls away, and that will be a steal of 3.
Yeah. 3 red.
Good game. Good luck, guys.
So the concession, the wave, goodbye, and so 11-5 is your final. Alberta goes to 3-2, and Haley Burney
I would have felt good about 2 more rocks too, but that's okay.
still winless in 4.
I just had to look.
How much can you see of that yellow one?
Should spill this back here. Okay, just like 10.
Yeah, I like it.
And it's time to move those stones.
Right at it.
Weight's nice.
Yeah, hold there. Right to it.
Weight's nice.
Yeah, right to it. Hard to it. Hard to it. Yeah, hard. Hard.
Good.
Real nice.
Did you say 10?
What?
What'd you say?
10-1.
Good sweep him.
Do we peel the guard?
Ontario, Nova Scotia, blank in 9,
out.
and they're playing in 10. You can see Ontario leads it, but that all-important last rock, that's the hammer, and it belongs to Christina Black of Dartmouth.
No, this is fine.
You got it. Okay, this should run. Yeah, nice and straight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa, this backs up like it is right now. Okay, good. Good throw, Sarah.
They're adding 3 minutes to
10.5.
to both.
Okay.
Do we just nose it again?
Right here. Do you like rolling on? If you nose it, I think you're gonna just. You should still be fine. It should still nose this. It's just gonna chip this a little bit.
Okay.
Nose.
Okay.
10.
Is it gonna bounce up and roll to leave them a double though?
Can hit it a hair here.
Okay.
And then
you're
fly
So
here.
3 straight wins to start for Manitoba and Mackenzie Zacharias. Trailing now against the team from the territories, and that's you see how they'll close out through Thursday and the end of round robin. So 9 teams in a pool, 8-game round robin, and then ultimately the top 3 of each pool will advance.
M now, M now.
Let's get it to the line. Hard.
Hard M, hard stick, hard stick. Yep, yep, yep.
Sit. Okay. Okay.
That's fine.
Yep. Just hit and roll on top.
Yeah, I think so.
Control.
Yep.
Well, the key for Carly was sticking the shooter, was trying to be on the nose.
Yeah.
There you see the
You like this?
schedule for Carrie Galusha.
Yeah.
2 and 1 coming in, and then closing out against Quebec, Canada, BC, and Alberta. I don't know why I look at that CA. I don't know. Maybe I am just California dreaming. Or just,
They're not here.
no, they're not here.
Weight's really nice.
Whoa.
Don't jump it. Easy 10.
Whoa. No.
No.
Hard, Sarah.
Sarah, hard.
It's hard for anything.
Whoa.
Hard.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what? That's not bad.
Yeah.
What happened there?
Yeah. It's not bad, Joe.
Just a little full on release, and it runs pretty straight.
Yeah. I don't know if the carving works there. I was just going, well, and let it.
Remember earlier she asked the front end to remind her about her extensions, and maybe they didn't remind her. Maybe that was part of the problem.
Well, I think she was just a little full.
Yeah. We could do this. So if she tries
You say that to
double,
me all the
jamming.
time.
Yeah.
What's
Of yourself. Oh, that's it. It's that's it. You're a little full of yourself. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot the other part.
Do we have to, like, I'm just wondering if, like,
We're
do
there-
we have
there
to get
too.
rid of them? Like, my other thought was just that. Yeah. I just don't know what she does.
I don't mind it.
But, like,
It
you
gives
can
us a
hit
chance. She knows is this, I guess, though.
Well, I think we just tap it.
Yeah,
okay.
I agree. Like, back eight.
Just
Back
back
four,
four, back
six,
eight.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then
I like
this
it.
will
It gives
go
us
right
a
onto
chance.
that.
Okay.
Freeze both of them?
Yeah.
She might pick it, but we'll have
That's
to tap
fine.
it too. Yeah.
This is kind of what cars was. Back 4.
Down by
right?
3. How do you
Yeah.
generate at least 2?
Well, I wouldn't be playing
Yeah,
a
I
hit
think
right
if
now,
he
Victor.
knows
If you're in this area here,
Yeah. I don't mind a
or even just a little bit higher, for Carrie to try to remove either one of them, she's risking jamming on either side. So you play it in there. Those red stones, she's going to have to make a good shot on her final, but you can't afford to risk rolling out, and when you play a hit, that's a risk.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought they were trying. I thought it heard freezing, so
I think they
maybe a
were.
quiet,
She's playing
quiet
the
little
hit now.
tap to sit on both corners.
Definitely don't want to throw hit weight. So this is just sort of as I drew up, just sort of on the corner, tap the stone that is currently in the house a little bit to the right, so that you're essentially locking both of your stones on the red stones, and it'd be very hard for Joanne Rizzo to remove either. That's the goal.
back 4. Line only. Back 4. Almost back 8. Weight's close. No. Back 8. Never. Let it work a little. Emily, it's close. Hard. It's trying. Easy, M.
Emily, M.
We just have to hit an inch of it.
And to it, and a little bit more. Didn't quite. Unlocked it, actually. So move that stone on the right, maybe a little farther than they had hoped.
For 2.
Yeah.
Sorry. We don't need to play it cute.
That's so.
Does it matter, like which double's
That's
easier
so
for her?
delicate
'Cause I can
because
do one
it's
too.
all about
Well,
where
it is
you
probably
hit
easier.
that stone in the crotch and how they come off that
They're
stone.
both easy for her.
That's
Is
really
this even fourth shot or third?
that's really fine
That's four.
curling there.
So just hit this? Yeah.
Yeah, like
We don't have
this
to
is
stay.
out counting this one, so we have to hit that one. I
I mean,
think.
it's nice to stay, but
Yeah, like we have to hit this one, Joe.
okay.
For sure you do.
What's the plan?
Are we shot, Carrie?
This is one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is 2,
I
this
think
is
you're
3,
right. Yep.
4.
And what are we doing, sorry?
So I think we try to play
to sit
this,
there?
but we don't want to play it too cute.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
Giving up 2 is okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sure it is. You hit this stone just off nose,
Or what weight are you thinking?
and then Mac has to make a
throw, Joe?
double, and if your shooter's there,
Pardon?
even if you roll out,
Why don't you come back?
Yeah, let's.
We were talking about the whole shot when you were down there.
No, you like
that's
this.
experience. I
No.
love this.
Yeah.
I like 9-5.
Sure.
And I
do
mean,
that.
if we can try to stick this, that's
I
great.
agree.
'Cause then
That's
it
really
takes
nice if
away
we
the
do.
double.
Yeah, that'd be
But
ideal.
We just want to make sure we get rid of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because this should go, right?
Yeah.
This
Even,
should
even
curl.
Yeah, we'll
if
get
we
some-
stick it here.
No,
And
because then
kiss
she
that.
just
But then
has a
we'll-
hit for 2, Joe. Oh, like if we don't hit that?
No,
But
I think
you'll-
we can just
you'll
kiss
touch it.
That's fine though.
Yeah, I think we go here.
Yeah,
Yep.
we need
Just
yeah.
original plan.
Yep.
9-5.
9-5.
Does this look good?
Do you like that ice? Yeah.
I was a huge fan of that. You know, Joanne going down to see it, they were talking up and down. Joanne needs to see the shot from that end and to be able to see in her mind's eye where she needs to go with the shooter.
But we want to make this perfect.
But to make it really simple, as long as it goes away, the worst you're going to do is give up 2, and Mac has to make that double. But if you can hit it, and having seen it, I think that her ability to make this is much higher, and roll just a little bit to the right. Now it's tough because you take away that double from Mackenzie.
Okay, no.
9-5.
I think you have to go.
Margot, you gotta
No.
go.
Yep.
Margot, you gotta go.
Hard, Margot.
Hard, Margot.
Hard, Margot.
You got it. Hard,
Hard,
Margot.
you're moving it.
Going,
Oh, you got it.
Margot Fleming.
Hard, you got it.
fast.
Okay, we're rolling off.
And rolling away they do.
That's right.
Good. That's fine, Joe.
Double for 2.
You bet.
Throwing them funny.
That's okay. That's what we feel like.
Still not comfortable. Here we are, 9 in.
Like, we just
And
have to move it to here.
Joanne Rizzo saying just not comfortable.
I gotta go pee.
Sure.
Yeah, I like it.
Whatever was planted in her mind,
Like she threw one here
from
2
first
rounds ago and it
stone.
moved a little bit.
Okay.
So I think that's
particularly
cool.
draw weight, obviously, she struggled with that.
Hey, throwing the outturn at it?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
8.5.
Well, opportunity for Mackenzie. She can throw weight.
Yeah.
You pull yourself within 1. That is the closest you've been all game, and anything can happen coming home.
Your time here. Rock first, right to it.
Down by 3. A double.
Yeah.
And sit will get you a couple.
Right to it. Hard card. Yeah, you're holding it. Hard.
Carly Burgess. 1. And not enough.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just 1 it is.
One yellow.
A little bit of a struggle today for Mackenzie Zacharias in Manitoba. Lauren Lenentine throwing lead stone for Manitoba. Looking to steal their way back in against the team from Northwest Territories in Yellowknife, skipped by Carrie Galusha. But it is the Northwest Territories that does and do have the last rock, playing the Redstones.
It's tighter one. I just need more ice.
Yep.
Okay, you got it.
You like that?
2 very nice guards thrown by Lauren. Carrie can see a little piece of the one closest to the house, so playing at that, even if she moves it in the house into the open, it's something that they can hit next time.
Back line.
Hard line.
Hard, you got it.
Hard line.
Yeah.
Still got it. Hold on.
Hard, you got it. Go, Sarah.
Roll it, Sarah. Roll it, Sarah. Roll it, Sarah.
Go, Sarah. Yep. Good sweep.
And it's got to hang around.
Really good. Okay.
And does.
Very nice.
Right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Still leaves her
Sweep's really
guard
nice
up
here.
there, which ideally she wanted to roll off a little bit more, but at least it's their color.
Halfway. Line's good. You gotta go. Okay. Just go. Keep going.
Yeah, hard. Right up. Right up. That's a good sweep. Sit in.
Squeaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. 15-9.
Make the double.
You got it, Margot. Hey.
Do you mind even getting rid of your own? Just opening up things if it touch everything?
Absolutely. If you hit it on the outside, you might get the double. You just want to clear that front and any
Hard.
stone.
Hard. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Yep. Yes.
How many?
Hard.
One, touch it,
Really good,
and
Margot.
very nice.
Nice one.
And rolls that shooter away. That it covers the
Finally.
12-foot.
I think we have to throw the out turn, Mac. The end's just gone.
So throwing the out turn now, that's that board side. That's going to be just a little straighter, I'm assuming.
Yeah, for the Zacharias team, I mean, they just really need to get guards up
Right.
front. And the reason that they're playing it this way is they don't have access the other way because of the Kerry Galusha stone that's in front of the house.
Okay.
So to steal or to get a couple of rocks in, they want to utilize the stone that's in front of the house. So it's like a double guard again.
You got it.
Whoa.
Don't touch it, Sarah.
I think we're okay.
Get out, buddy.
Okay. Good, Marco.
Should have asked for more.
You threw that pretty good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should have asked for less. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's
There
good.
we go. Hi. We gotta go.
Okay, go ahead. Just go,
Take a
just
look.
go. Just
Gotta
go.
go. It's close.
Switch if you can.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Take a look. Looks like you're here.
It's higher than them.
Okay, just go right here. Yeah.
High's fine.
Yeah. Good. Hey.
Well, it is. It is Lauren Lenentine with the squeaky brush.
Pretty straight.
Yeah. Really straight. You got it.
Yeah. Really hard.
So trailing by one.
Back it up.
Back it up. You're getting
Final stone to be played now by Nova Scotia and skip Christina Black.
Good, Sarah.
Christina made a very good run back. Holly Duncan had one buried on the button, and on her first, she managed to run it back, pick it over, and roll to the side. Holly Duncan removing the stone on her final in the 12-foot just to make sure that there's no opportunity for Nova Scotia to win on this. But that means that you needs to get full 12, Victor.
And everybody's out. Jen Baxter, Carly Everest, Shelley Barker. It's a big carry here. You have to get at least full 12. At least full 12. More to go, one more, and that will do it.
Yeah, one yellow.
One yellow it is.
I did not think that was there.
What a team effort.
The back one. Yeah. Good one. We just need to make her face too little. I'm thinking this is our chance to make her face.
They're tied at 6. An extra coming up.
Okay. Just 1 minute, Jen.
She has to choose one.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we make this, I think she rips that.
Do we come all the
Then
what
we
do you
come
think,
here.
Laura?
You gotta get 2, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta make them now.
Okay.
Right? So your choices are coming around. You gotta make sure you have no space for 2. So
You come around top 4,
Right here.
then you got to hope that she misses, and then
Yeah. I think we'd almost
guard.
have to be like back
Yeah,
4, back
guard.
8.
And like we're hoping for a miss, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, the option is here, same situation. You got to either come around dead buried, but leave enough space
Do you
for
think
2.
she rips that one though? Do you think that's like better for us just to be guarded?
I think that's what we would do.
Like she's trying to run if we go behind
Yeah,
her.
I think
Okay.
if we come around, she's running, we guard, she's peeling, then you have to go here and she has an open hit.
Yeah.
So I think we have to come here.
If we
If
come
we come
here,
here, she
I think
rips
she's
that,
still
'cause
ripping
she's
that.
gonna-
We come around again.
she'll
She'll
rip
rip
that.
Be facing two. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
Can we make it good, like back love or like
Yeah,
T-love?
I like right to it because she's
Whatever
gonna
she can't
chase it, I
remove,
think.
yeah.
If she can
okay.
see anything, yeah, she's chasing.
You got it, guys.
Desperate times. I mean, so what do you do?
Well, the discussion
think here,
is where do you place it? So they considered two options. Lori was talking about, do you go around there?
Yeah.
The tendency by Mac and the team was to come around here. They think Carrie will rip, and then they'll go
We're
there.
going back 12.
If you look
Short's
at the
fine, so, like, feeling's
statistics
fine.
of what we've talked about, Joanne Rizzo's strength is, you probably want to put her in a situation where she's drawing against a couple. They obviously need to have two stones in the house if they're going to tie this game. And so if you bury around, Carrie's going to peel, you bury around again, and maybe you put yourself in a situation where they can see that Joanne's feeling a little bit unsettled, even though she's made a lot of shots today. She struggled a little bit with draw weight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's all about the hits for her. Still at just 65%. Joanne Rizzo on her draw, so.
I don't think that curled like they thought. It should be fully open, or almost.
Sure.
What do you want to throw?
Pardon?
What do you want to throw?
Whatever.
It should go
I can
here,
see all
but
of it.
their draw took a.
Sure, I'll throw.
9-5.
Sure. Do you want me to cross the face?
No, I just want you to roll it right out.
Oh,
pick
then
it.
I can throw more.
Okay, throw here.
9-5. 9-5. This will curl, right?
Yes, it will.
She's not trying to play it cute, because then you risk jamming on that back one, and then your opponent has one in and drawing to lie two. It's about making this go away.
Hard.
Right up.
Sarah Colton.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stay with it all the way.
Whoa,
By the
whoa,
guard.
whoa, we're
Just make it go away. Oh, and they got away with the jam at the back. Shooter will roll in, and he opened at the back 8.
This curl nice.
think
What
so.
What is that?
Carrie, is that okay?
Good job by Sarah. You've taken away the win point.
927.
Yeah, yours really came off.
Yeah.
Just the 2 stones remaining.
Don't you think?
Yeah, once it gets towards the center.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
But for Mackenzie, a chance, because where Sarah
Right on the
rolled,
corner of it. Yeah.
now if this is buried perfectly,
down to it.
Joanne can't
Back
run
to
that
it?
guard straight back, because it'll
like it.
jam right onto her own.
Hey, Mac, you get it.
So we'd love to be frozen right back to that stone, just rolled by
14 and a
Sarah.
half. A little bit more. 14 and a half is fine. A couple more feet than you've been throwing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Mac, let's meet this good.
Have to come this way, or could you play the other turn? Or is there not enough room?
You're going to come this way. The other way would be really, really tough.
Okay, easy line.
Right now.
I felt there, guys.
Back 4. Back 8. Okay, let it work.
No, and hope it stops.
Back 8.
It's starting to curl.
Yeah,
It's trying.
It's trying
It's
to
back
curl.
8.
13-8. As long as we're in the house.
You go around. No.
we're there.
Has to sit. All right.
Okay.
And when it
That's
finally
fine.
does, it's just hanging on the back edge of the 8.
Sorry. Just a big kick.
All right.
Sorry.
Big kick, she said.
Nice line.
Yeah.
Well, it started well for Carrie Galusha, and the Territories opened with a couple, stole 2, and then you thought Manitoba was getting themselves back in. There's 2, steal of 1. In fact, the case is 3 stolen points of the 8 are for Territories. Game Story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. Timeout called, Territories.
We're up to.
I know.
Okay. I just don't.
I just thought the draw was simple.
We don't know what. Well, if we give her,
Go back
if you give her
line.
something though.
So the question is, are we playing hack at it? Are we playing back line
What's
at
this
it?
gonna do?
It'll stay straight. Yeah, it won't curl a ton,
And
but
we
we
can really
can
hold
carve it.
Okay, so I like board.
Board?
Yeah.
All you have to do
Here?
is make it go away,
Yeah.
though, right?
Let's make it,
Yeah.
Joe. Board.
There.
Let's go.
Yeah, like my peels ran real.
Yeah.
I know
Question
it's
for
real,
you.
but-
It's uber straight, isn't it?
Joe's been
Question
trying
for
her
you.
out
Yes,
to
sir.
nice and positive,
I think
so
when you have
That you can't bring that
pivot
stone
here,
back.
but
Okay, the one they're going to try and take out. Why would you not get rid of the guard, the stone, the guard, rip the guard?
I like the guard.
It's pretty far back, right?
You hit that guard, Mackenzie has to hit the stone that is shot, and you've got a wide open hit to win the game.
Yeah, just trust it, Joe.
This, the risk is that if she flares it at all, playing inside out, and you don't happen to make it, then you're chasing, or if it overcurls, you can nose the guard and still leave the guard, and there's the opportunity for the tie. If that guard is gone, Mackenzie has to remove the stone. You have a wide open shot to win. She's looking at this as picking it up now and the game's over, and I understand if she can see a chunk of it and feels confident.
Wait, a hard clean. Somebody do something.
And there it goes.
Good luck, girls.
And there it is for the win. So electing to end it right there works for the Territories as they pick up the win to go to 3-1. Manitoba also 3-1. Make the final. Territories 8-6 over Manitoba here at the Scotties.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you in part by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Try soft and strong Purex. By BKT Tires and OK Tire. By Home Hardware, Here's How. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
One game going to an extra end on this Tuesday morning at the Scotties. It's Ontario and Nova Scotia in a 6-6 tie. Christina Black with the help of Jen Baxter, Carly Everest, and Shelley Barker drawing for the tie point. So here in this extra, it is Ontario and Holly Duncan, her team from the Woodstock Curling Club that do have the last rock, playing the Redstone.
And Ontario doing a very good job of clearing that front.
Discard our yellow guy.
Nothing up front.
2.5. Like a 20.
Christina throwing the guard.
Line's great. Splitting center.
Line's good.
Yeah, line's pretty good. Okay, that's good. That's
Doesn't need
perfect.
to curl.
Does not need to curl. To my broom. Okay. Yeah, go then. Yeah, you want to be to my broom. Okay, that's good. Great judging, girls. Good. 16-5.
Great judging.
Ready? Time. Good shot.
Who do you think shot?
I don't know.
Oh, Kathy.
Well, I'm not on top.
You think they are?
They don't let me go out.
It would be funny. Kathy goes, you just walk.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Need to
It's
face
hard to
it.
tell.
Looks red.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. Do you want to look? Yeah.
Timeout, Barry Westman.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, so if we peel, we're probably going to tap this.
Yeah.
So you have a slash or you have a double.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, well, then we just tap that, right?
Yeah. Well, no, you were saying if she knows this one. Yeah, then we have to play a roll.
Yeah.
I think the peel gives us more options.
Yeah.
So we tap ours now, then she plays the double, and she's still staying true to the front.
Yeah.
Same scenario?
Yeah.
I like the peel.
Yeah, I think I like the peel.
Oh, I love the peel.
Do you like the in or the out?
I think I like this.
Our concern is that if they play the peel, that Christina will hit the stone on the right and sit right there, and so they won't have the opportunity to get in there. They're going to have to do something off their own. But the guard is your problem for right now.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
yep,
Timeout now. Nova Scotia.
I think if I do this, it makes it trickiest. Even if I can go there, but even if I'm just there.
Well, I think the goal is to get shot rock with the rock we're throwing.
Yeah, but that makes it kind of important as
Yeah.
it goes.
Obviously.
Like, I think ideally you want to roll so that you're right behind it, right?
I think it's us.
Or even a hair more. Like roll right to split center.
Well, you kind of want to just roll to there.
Right behind it, yeah. But think about the hit and roll.
That's my gut. She'd have to stick this slash or make the double. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're shot, but I don't know. It's close. Definitely a measurable thing. No, I like this.
So
I like 10.5.
That's what our question is. Where do we roll? Yeah.
I think I want to just be here, so she has to either make the double or make that. Yeah. I don't know.
She's probably going to try the double, so I think you roll right behind it.
You're going to be right
I'm going to be close to it.
The double's going to be really hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you risk also taking this out.
Yeah.
Exactly. And she has to stick it, right?
No,
I think you want to be right
just
behind it. Yeah.
It with
Yeah.
this.
You want to be right behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if you roll a hair further, it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
If you're playing the hit and roll, you do need to be right
think it's
behind
10.5,
it, because
Stuart?
if you set up an angle, then the double's really easy. It's a nose for Holly. If they're right behind each other,
It might be a hair too much.
if you're right behind each other, she
Okay,
hits
10-5,
and
right
rolls
at me.
right there. That double becomes a little bit more difficult than if she's right here. Then it's just a nose hit.
Yeah, we got lots of time. Yeah, stay close. Yeah. Right after.
Final stone for Nova Scotia and Christina Black out of Dartmouth. Nova Scotia with 4 Canadian Women's Championships. And the last was Colleen Jones in 2001.
Close, 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 clean, close, close, close. Yeah,
Now, where are you going to go? Bang, and underneath. I got to sit down, though. Oh, and a spindle too far.
Sorry, Tina.
Just make it go away. Top stone.
9-6. What do you like? It's kind of thinking normal.
I like normal.
Okay.
Well, just waited that little bit too long, and it starts to go, and then by then not able to keep it straight. If it stops there, tough shot for Holly Duncan to slash sideways and stick. But instead just needs to make the stone go away.
Looking for their first win, the team from Woodstock, Ontario, and Holly Duncan in a second appearance at the Scotties.
Clean, 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 clean.
Just a dust. And the win.
Good game. Good game, good luck.
They'll pick up 2 points here in this extra, Ontario.
Good game, good game, good luck.
It'll be an 8-6 final. Win number 1, now 1-4. Second loss, now 2-2 for Team Nova Scotia. So 8 pool standings, we know that's where our focus will be this afternoon. Crawford on top, but of New Brunswick. Anderson, the only undefeated team now in Pool B. 5 straight wins for the 2-time defending champions, and still have, on both sides, one team looking for their first win. Take a short break, and we'll be back at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be a battle of the wild cards. Number 2 wild card, Chelsea Carey. Number 1 card, Tracy Fleury's team. She remains, of course, in quarantine Selena Negavan throwing the 4 stones, 2 p.m. Eastern Time when we join you again. It is the 62nd edition of the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. This is the Scotties, and we are in Thunder Bay. And all of it is on Canada's sports leader, TSN.